and I don't know what she's up to, but she's going down there. Where's she staying? Like, she's going to be drinking.
She's staying.
She's supposed to be at work.
Is this a drinking
Your mom's
thing?
staying with my mom.
Yeah.
Is this a drinking
Jill and
thing?
Jackie. Yeah, I would. You just start chugging, right? Is it just what
4
is it?
minutes?
1:59 to 2:03. Go. Just sling them back.
It's 4 minutes of totality. So, hey, once we reach totality, start chugging. You'll also get some good views in Eminence and Kennett and Mountain View, Farmington, Arcadia, West Plains, Van Buren, Malden, Dexter, Sykeston, Benton, Perryville.
Benton. George Harrison's sister lives there, or lived.
John Malkovich,
Yeah, John Malkovich is from Benton.
his brother,
Oh, really?
lives there. I met him when I worked at Carbondale Hospital because his brother was having surgery.
Do you look like him?
No, I mean, I met John Malkovich. John Malkovich did look a lot like
Oh,
John
I'm sorry.
Malkovich.
Yeah.
He did?
But his brother, you wouldn't know. But it was interesting. I used to go get the patients down in when they get you prepped down in the.
Yeah.
So when I
He used to be a valet, right?
Yeah. So I would go down and wheel him up. And when I went down there, John Malkovich was just standing there, dude, next to his brother. And I was like, this is crazy. And he rode up in the elevator with us. It was like weird. I was at work and his brother's getting surgery. I couldn't be like, hey, man, loved Con Air. I couldn't really. I just had to kind of be like, keep it cool.
Is John Malkovich an A-list star? Is he A-list?
I think he for sure is an A-list, but at least in the late 90s, he was.
To me,
He is.
yeah, there's a group of actors who, while I will admit, often are not the lead, they're still A-list stars, and that's like Malkovich,
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a certain group of actors.
Willem Dafoe is a great example of that.
Crushes every single. I just watched Poor Things at your
I haven't
Wild.
seen it yet.
I
good.
thought it's good. He's great in it. I don't know why he didn't get.
Nominated more.
Yeah. People are so used to excellence from him that it doesn't stand out.
Right.
That's how good of an actor he is.
That is wild.
He's great in every single
So
thing he's
even
in,
like
and
that Lighthouse movie.
Where he's tooting all the time.
Lighthouse was it Robert Pattinson?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Robert Pattinson was the lead. Even though it was really just two of them, right?
Yeah.
Right. He
So
was
he'll
supporting.
take second billing.
Which is smart.
Everything the dude is in. Even John Malkovich. Him and his weird like Russian accents.
Yeah.
Sure.
Steve Buscemi's that way, too.
Chick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stephen Root's another one
Yeah.
that he could play any. You'll watch a movie and not realize he's even a character in it.
Those
He's just-
sidebar characters are incredible.
change,
And,
yeah.
and Willem Dafoe was in Armchair Expert, the podcast, and they were talking to him about this very thing. Like, why aren't you more prominent or the focal point? And he's like, honestly, I like being where I'm at. I don't want to.
Yeah,
be
you
the
don't got to
focal
carry a
point.
movie.
Yeah.
You don't have the burden of it. If it fails, it's not on your shoulders.
Right.
And sure, you're not making the #1 star money, but I'm sure the man is filthy rich.
Doing okay.
Yeah, I,
I
think
he's
they're
doing
doing
all right.
just-
He works all the time.
And I heard he's a Chelsea Lynn, Trailer Trash Tammy, a.k.a. did a movie, Florida Project. She was in a movie called Florida Project.
That's a great
with
movie.
Willem Dafoe, great movie. And she said she had to fight him in it. She had a fight scene with him.
Wow.
in it. And she's like, he was like, no error. She's like, I've never been in a movie before. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm like a internet celebrity. But she said he treated her great, gave her advice, wasn't like, because you could see somebody like that. Gary Oldman's another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would put in
yeah.
that category where I'm like, that guy's great in everything, but rarely the lead.
Yep.
Johnny says that Malkovich had a movie named after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being John
Yeah, but
Malkovich.
he wasn't the star of it.
Of his
Yeah.
own movie.
That's
Yeah.
John
hilarious.
Cusack was the
Cusack.
lead in a movie about John Malkovich.
And Cameron
That-
Diaz.
Yeah, which proves the point. But he's money and everything. Even when it's like off, he owns it.
Everybody's seen being John Malkovich, right?
Oh, yeah.
Such a weird, great movie.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that movie,
You'll like Poor Things. If you like being John Malkovich, you'll love Poor Things.
Well, the guy,
is it very much in that
In
It's
that
weird.
weird.
in that style?
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar.
even weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
It's the
haven't
guy
seen
that made Killing of the Sacred Deer, this Jorgen, I forgot his name.
Jürgen Florgen,
Jorgen Florgen. The Swedish chef from the Muppets made this movie. And he made like Killing of the Sacred Deer.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yes. And he's got some. Look at his list of movies. They're all kind of weird, offbeat movies.
Well, if you haven't
That's
seen
awesome.
being John Malkovich, basically the premise is, and watch it this weekend. So, John Cusack finds a door, and anytime you go through this door, you are in the head of John Malkovich.
From his perspective. You're seeing
And
through
everything
his
is
eyes.
from his perspective.
Yes.
How stoked would you be when someone calls you to say, "Hey, I have this idea. It's kind of weird. You're not the lead, but it's about you." Blah,
It's like
blah.
a weird ass office building, and behind the door is the portal into John Malkovich's mind.
Yeah.
And then when you're
Gosh.
inside, when you're in the door, you see everything as John Malkovich is seeing, and then it spits you out on the side of the New Jersey Turnpike.
Doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
It's wild.
I haven't seen that in a million. I need to watch that again.
And John
It's been a long
Malkovich,
time.
meanwhile, all these people are walking through his head, and he's going crazy. And they're all
Yeah,
like,
he has no idea what's going on.
remember when they're like, Malkovich, Malcolm? Like, and that's all they're talking is through Malkovich,
Yeah.
the word.
Oh, what a wild
Gosh.
movie!
Yeah.
Anyway, so with the Eclipse,
He's going to be there.
you got to get the glasses.
Yeah, he's going to be there. That's the point of that story. John Malkovich
be.
will be there
You got to get
wherever you are.
You got to get the glasses. When the moon completely covers the sun in a totality phase of the solar eclipse, it's safe to actually look directly up there. But in partial phases of the solar eclipse, like what we'll get here in the St. Louis Metro, you need to get the certified eclipse glasses
Yeah.
or handheld solar viewers. I wonder if I have mine from last time.
Oh, mine are long gone.
I had like welding glasses. Mine look cool. I got like cool ones.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right on. I was at the witch store the other day, and I should have bought them there. They have some at Mystic Valley.
Yeah. Well, and listen, there are actually a bunch of different food establishments. I know, like Burger King's gonna Burger King's offering like an eclipse burger. Pizza Hut announced they're going to celebrate the solar eclipse with a new pizza deal. They're dubbing the Total Eclipse of the Hut.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Clever.
As part of the deal, Pizza Hut is offering large pizzas for $12 a piece. So just on April the 8th.
Okay.
I like it.
Hey, in other food news, this is I don't know if this is real or we're getting or an early April Fool's Day thing. 7-Eleven is selling hot dog flavored sparkling water.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fred
so
Durst.
they announced
Excited.
that's the first thing I thought. They announced a new sparkling water that tastes like hot dogs, and a photo of the can has been circulating on social media. It's supposed to taste like one of their big bites, but in carbonated liquid form. And the press release says they partnered with a brand called Miracle Seltzer on 4 flavors: lemon, lime, green, green apple, sweet orange, and hot dog. And they're calling it a daring flavor that pushes the boundaries of flavor innovation, and something that's sure to delight even the most adventurous of palates. So have we fallen so far as a society that we're drinking hot dog water now?
Limp Bizkit has to team up with this company.
Right.
Yeah, because they had a record called
Hot dog.
Chocolate Starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
Yeah.
It was really sad when I learned what a chocolate starfish was.
It's
Yeah.
the most beautiful sea creature.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the Netherlands Easter Bunny.
So and here's why I think we're getting punked. They say the 3 other flavors, the lemon, lime, green apple, sweet orange, will be available. Well, are available now, but the hot dog one will be available next Monday, which is April Fool's Day. So it's probably just a big joke. Ha ha!
Yeah.
Got us.
Cool joke.
They did good. Another thing today that I was shocked wasn't in the celeb news thing, but
Oh.
it's
Yes, it is your anniversary.
yes.
The king and queen.
Oh, today's your anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anniversary.
We did it on purpose to help celebrate.
Happy
Ian's
anniversary.
birthday.
I remember on this day. How long ago?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
2020.
Just
Wow.
putting on my suit top,
Speedo bottoms.
Speedo bottoms, and watching you guys get married on YouTube.
I watched it
That was
too.
so awesome.
It was awesome. What a celebratory thing to do, like right at the start of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It warmed my heart for you guys.
Yeah, that was
you
a
were able
special, and the point was nice enough. They decided to broadcast it. Our church did as well and all that. And my pastor said, because we could only have 10 people in a building, legally or whatever. So he said that was the smallest but the biggest wedding he's ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty weird.
Thousands of
Yeah,
people
you guys
tuned in.
got screwed. I mean, you got the start of the lockdowns right when your wedding was supposed to be.
Yeah, and we had a beautiful venue booked,
Oh yeah,
ready.
I was ready to go.
It would have been fun, but saving money wasn't bad either. So
Did you get refunded? Like you got
yeah,
your, that's
we
good.
did. Yeah, the only thing we didn't get refunded on was found a really cool hotel in Puerto Rico, and
Yeah, they're like, nah.
we're okay. We're just gonna give you credit because everyone's doing this right now.
Did you
to
wind
us.
up going? Did you wind up going back?
No, we haven't
Oh,
gone
do
there
you
yet.
still have credit?
I hope so. I
You
hope
need to
so.
do that.
I haven't
You
reached
need to
out
do
to
that.
him. Yeah, I would love because I want to go to Puerto Rico. That's
I've been to
back
Puerto
to
Rico.
my,
It's great.
The motherland for me.
Yes. See, yeah. See all the King Scots
That are down in Puerto Rico.
down in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico.
Of course.
It's also Easter season, so Easter is Sunday. Kind of snuck up on us, huh?
Yeah.
Good Friday's tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So there's a decent chance on Sunday you're going to encounter black licorice.
No, I will not.
Or, the black jelly beans that taste like black licorice.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I don't like black licorice.
Me neither.
Ugh. However, I do
do
like
like
licorice root, which
Tastes like black licorice.
you can get in a tea.
and
I
that's
like
black
it.
licorice.
I know,
not
but
the
I don't
same.
know. It's different.
Because I love the poorly named throat coat tea. Mm-hmm. Bad PR team. Great tea. And it is of licorice root, and it does not make me want to throw up. But if I accidentally eat a piece of black licorice or licorice-flavored gum, blackjack gum, I do want to jump off of a bridge.
I used to like blackjack gum. Can you still buy that?
I'm sure.
I guess if you're 95 years old, you
I
probably...
bet Cracker Barrel has it.
Yeah, I saw the Cracker
There was a
Barrel, dude.
stationery store by my house that sold blackjack gum. I actually liked it.
Let's see here.
I don't
It's
hate
still
black
around.
licorice. I don't.
No, I like that. It
It's
doesn't
gross.
bother me at all.
All right, here's some controversial foods. Let's see.
Black licorice is the sauerkraut of candy.
You don't like sauerkraut either. I love sauerkraut.
You don't like cabbage?
I don't like sauerkraut at all.
Oh, it's good for your
I like
gut
cabbage.
biome.
Good for your
Me too.
gut.
Dude,
Love
that's like a
cabbage.
health food.
Love kimchi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like kimchi, but you guys are saying that's good for your gut, but you don't do kombucha, and that's good for your gut,
I do.
and that's
Not
delicious.
just for ladies.
I'm
yeah,
a
that's right.
kombucha
I'm not
junkie.
into your hippie new age.
It's the same
Oh,
thing.
it's so good.
Sauerkraut's the same thing. That's a hippie new age fermentation.
Get the hell out of here with your
Sauerkraut
kombucha.
sounds tougher.
It's a gut
Yeah.
slaw.
Because the GT's has a cayenne pepper one that is
We're not talking about kombucha
next level.
anymore.
Next
what?
level.
It's my birthday.
I feel like sauerkraut gets in your stomach and it's like, where is the bad bacteria hiding? We will find you. It would be best if you cooperate.
It's just Vladimir Putin's face.
No, they all sound like Hans Landa from
Yeah. Inglourious
Bastards.
Oh,
And the bacteria is hiding underneath the floorboards.
Yes, there's a bacteria hiding under the floorboards of this.
Do you mind if I light a smoke?
All right, I'll tell you how America feels about these controversial foods. I'll see how you guys do. Black licorice.
Gross.
Gross. Gross.
Yummy.
I'm going to give it a half yum.
Yeah, that's right. It's a yeah.
I'm not seeking it out,
No.
but
And who is? Because these people, and I mean it.
they're dying
Oh
off.
no.
59% of people say black licorice is gross. Blue cheese.
Aged into that.
In,
Dad food.
Delicious. Loved it forever.
in,
Yeah.
Yep, I'm in.
yucko.
Really?
Yuck.
Never met a cheese I didn't like.
Wow.
Yuck.
God.
It's
I
that
love
blue.
cheese,
It's that
dude.
blue vein of bacteria that it's
Even with
We gotta take the vein out.
Blah.
What vein? of
chicken wings or
bacteria?
something.
When you look at blue cheese,
It's the mold.
it's the mold.
No. It's decoration.
It is a festive cheese. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's not mold. It's personality. It's good.
Charisma.
Like if I get chicken wings, I go keep that blue cheese out of here.
Bruh.
Man.
Or the worst is if you get a salad. So if you order a salad and they say blue chease on the salad,
Blue cheese
Yeah.
crumbles.
blue cheese crumbles.
Put
and
them
you
in
say-
my body,
You say
dude.
no blue cheese, but yet they still put them on. You can't pick them out.
They're everywhere.
I would.
Yeah, you just eat them and
You
digest it real
can't
quick.
pick them out.
Blue cheese crumbles can make a bad salad good.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
Think of a black and blue burger.
Yeah.
Bison burger?
That's how you
Yes.
got to get. That's how I got. That was my introductory into blue cheese. Is like melting it onto a burger, a black and blue burger with
Yeah.
some like sautéed mushrooms. I'm telling you, brother.
Yeah.
You might have
Mushrooms.
aged into it because I hated it when I was a kid, and then eventually life beat you down.
Mushrooms
to the
can
point.
go to hell, too. You know that.
Well, you gotta let life has beat us down to a point now that there's very little left for us to get excited.
Your
about.
taste buds just give up, and
All you have left is like, I guess cheese that tastes a little like feet might be the last frontier for excitement in our lives.
All right, so 42% say blue cheese is gross.
They're wrong.
Olives.
yummy.
Sign me up.
Olives.
All in.
Olives.
Yes.
Olives. I
Give
love
me that
olives.
Blue cheese stuffed olive.
There
See,
you
if
go.
I get a martini, they go,
Amazing.
Classic.
Sir, would you like blue cheese stuffed olives? I say, no, thank you.
Oh, you
Regular,
are not
please.
live tonight. I'm gonna have a dirty
Do you go to-
martini that's made of blue cheese.
Whole Foods has the olive counter. We just go
The
load
olive
up.
bar?
Yeah.
Oh God, so
You just
good.
take it with your hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
of
use the
course.
tongs.
You
Yeah.
take it with your hands.
Yeah.
They allow that there.
Yeah.
By the way, I know where you're going out to dinner tonight.
Yeah.
Excellent martinis.
I'm
Have
not
you
coming
had
into
that?
work tomorrow.
Have you had a martini there before?
No, I had a different drink. And the Mississippi Nights drink.
What type?
Recommend.
I'll have a martini.
I recommend the martini.
I'll have the Rizz recommended martini,
Yes.
please.
What type of food are you getting?
I haven't looked at the menu to know what I'm specifically eating. It's fine dining.
Don't say where you're going yet.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a nice place.
I was
Fine.
not even going to ask. I just want to know what she said. She likes to plan. Let the belly plan.
Mm-hmm.
That was her words. I want to know what the belly planned.
The Belly has eaten here before and had a really great meal.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Beets. Beets. By the way, 32% of people say olives are gross. Beets.
I do like beets.
I'm out.
Pretty ambivalent. If they're there, I'm not going to flip the table over if somebody accidentally put them on my plate, but I'm not going to seek them out either.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Sometimes beets taste like a handful, like you grabbed a handful of dirt outside.
Yeah.
That's a root.
They're so pretty, though. I love when they're pureed or they're
Yeah.
randomly on things because they're just so deeply pink
Russians
purple.
love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And especially pickled. is-
Beet soup.
Pickled
it's
beets
at.
I actually like better than regular beets. 30% of people say beets are gross. Raisins.
Love a raisin.
Yeah, I love raisins. Doesn't bother me.
Raisins.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
I don't buy them.
No. I
Like
do miss
when
those
they're
little
in
boxes.
stuff.
Like little sunmade.
I don't buy like a box of Sunmaids.
Don't you
but
miss those, though?
I'm never mad when they're in there.
Those annoy me because they get all stuck together in the little
Yeah, I
box.
remember
kinda
getting those in
like
my lunchbox when I was a
You
kid.
gotta
Yeah.
dig it out with your finger and your finger's all weird.
Yeah, but then you get that turn upside down.
And
you
then
hit
you-
it,
yeah, you pop
that
them in.
one
And
finally
then you can
pops
make
out.
the box into like a whistle.
Yeah.
You know what I wish they sold separately?
Oh, the 80s.
You ever used to do that?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Man, I think cell phones got invented, right?
Right. We'd still be talking through
We're
raisin
out there
boxes
making
to each
raisin
other.
boxes into whistles like losers.
What a dude.
Oh, would you want to come play in my yard?
Yes.
I've made 2 whistles. One for you and one for me. Like, you just get the crap beat out of you immediately.
Yeah.
Play.
Oh, man, I miss
Yeah.
the old time.
26% of people say raisins are gross.
You know what I wish they sold separately? The raisins from Raisin Bran. Just get the brand.
Oh, those are like dried.
Oh, they're so hard. And
They're hard, but
They're
then
hard.
they're like kind of sugary too. I know they're not good because they've been coated in some sort of like sugar varnish. But man, those raisins are top-notch raisins.
But then when you put milk in the cereal,
Yeah, dude.
they hydrate a little bit.
Yeah, they're like astronaut raisins.
They don't hydrate fully. They hydrate a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
And they sink at the bottom.
I love them.
When you had raisin, so do you have Raisin Bran growing up?
Yeah, of course.
Raisin Bran, oops, all raisins.
Oopsies.
Whenever we had Raisin Bran, I would take a spoonful of sugar,
Oh, yeah.
like a tablespoon
Yeah.
full of sugar, and sprinkle it on top.
Hilarious.
It's called White Trash Frosted Flakes at my house.
Did you ever listen to the Business Wars podcast about the raisin cartels?
No. Don't
pretty
ruin
awesome.
raisins right now.
It
There's
is so
raisin
fascinating.
cartels?
What a lame cartel.
No, well, it is
My
lame.
brother
but
Julio works
a lot
in
of
the
murder
cartel. Whoa,
involved with these
cocaine?
big companies.
Oh, raisins.
Yeah, it's wild.
Oh,
The history of where their whole battle.
He's a raisin trafficker.
You've been selling raisins on my corner?
the California raisins come out.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Do, 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 do. They come out, they all have switchblades. Bet you wonder how I knew. The little claymation raisins.
Yeah,
shaking
their own.
Lord.
Yeah, the heads of the 5 families of
The 4 California raisins.
Yeah.
The saxophone raisin comes out with the sunglasses on.
They had their own show, didn't they?
Heck
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, they're in the
Smashing
cartel.
it.
The California Raisins had their own show at one point.
They're a big deal.
Big deal.
Like them and the Beatles.
All right, mushrooms.
Yes.
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 Big time in.
Nope.
Not at all. Not even sauteed.
No,
I'm not
I don't
talking
like
morels.
it. No.
I don't even like sauteed. I like them dry. I like them on a salad.
I know my mom would make them.
I like both.
She'd saute mushrooms in a pan, and I would literally have to leave the house.
Wow.
Mushroom stroganoff is really
Interesting.
Like the strong smell of sauteed mushrooms, just
good. Weird.
They're not that.
oh.
I mean, they're not that crazy. Taste wise, they're not like. They're kind of bland. I mean, they're not. When they're sauteed, they're really good, but
Yeah.
like they're not. They don't have like a strong.
They're earthy.
A little bit, but it's not like there's like a strong pungent taste.
When you
that would,
saute them, though, when they're cooking, oh boy.
Interesting.
Well, and they're controversial right now because some fungi linked to our gut health is bad for you, allegedly.
With the mushroom?
Yeah.
So is it bad for us?
People on the internet say sometimes
Wow.
it is.
24% of people say mushrooms are gross. Tofu,
Love it.
nope. Get out of here.
I am ambivalent about that too. Like of course, like tofu. You know, it became like the running joke of the '90s and 2000s of like, what am I going to eat, a tofu burger? I've had good tofu, and I've had tofu that literally made me want to punch the person who prepared it. So it can go either way.
Sometimes it just takes on what's cooked around it.
Yeah, that's all it
Yeah.
is.
The flavor. I don't know.
Don't
love
serve it
No.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
cubes. I don't like it when it's just given to me in like cubes. I mean, I don't like this. I don't like the presentation of it. But if you like put it into something where it feels like real food and I don't know that it's in there, it's fine.
If I see it on as an ingredient in a dish at a restaurant, I'll say no tofu.
Don't ever. And
What
this
about
goes
like a soup?
across for everybody? Do not have the tofurkey at Thanksgiving. Did it one year. Regret it. To
Oh,
this day.
okay. I won't.
You think like,
You've
oh,
twisted
maybe
our
this
arm.
would be good.
Yeah.
Like there's some vegans and people out in the audience. Like, don't do it. It's disgusting. Do something else. Literally anything else.
Okay, good to know. I promise you I will not do the tofurkey.
But I love a fried up tofu on top, like the strips, and you put a little soy sauce. Damn.
Yeah, those are fine.
I mean, it just takes on the flavor or whatever.
20% say tofu's gross. Sushi.
Delish.
Yummy.
Yes. Love it.
100%.
Okay.
Love it.
That one's a home
18%
run.
say it's gross. Peas.
Love them.
All in.
They're bland, but it's fine. I like popping them.
Yeah, I like
I
them.
like pea soup.
I like just peas, brother. Straight out the can. Mm-hmm. Canned peas. Just ho, ho, ho.
Surprisingly
green
good on
giant
salads,
peas.
too.
Give them to me.
We used to buy the peas in the silver can.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what brand that is.
Is it the
like
giant?
Slurpees or whatever they're called.
Slurpees.
Slurpees. Yeah, or Slurpees.
They were like in the just it was a silver can with like black writing.
Let's see if I can find that.
Oh, LaSour peas.
That's it.
Sewer.
Love a good pea.
LaSour.
Lesueur. Lesueur peas.
Sewer peas.
It's yummy.
16% say peas are gross. Pickles.
Yes.
Pickles,
I
yes.
do like them.
Pickles, yes.
Yep.
Pickles.
Hell yes.
Not the sweet ones though.
Oh, I don't like the bread and butters.
You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
Those are the best ones, but all pickles are good. There's no bad
my
pickles.
favorite pickle is the half sour.
Those are
Okay.
fantastic.
That's 1 foot in, 1 foot out,
And
personally.
And again,
That's us having it both ways.
Yeah.
You want a cucumber? I'm not sure.
Make a choice.
it's all about how it's cut too. I like a spear. Like I'll raw dog a spear, no problem.
Oh, see, I don't like spears. I like halves.
I'm a chip man.
Anybody just go full cute, like you just,
If I make them myself, I'll do.
and you'll just eat a full one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll two-fisted.
Oh, yeah, dude. I put 2 in my mouth at
Yeah,
one time.
I'll see it. Well, we
I'll
went
eat
to-
one and slap myself in the face with the other
Yeah.
one. And then
Me and my wife like to see how many pickles we could jam in our mouths at once.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's what you do on
That's
the
pretty
weekend.
fun, dude.
16% say pickles are gross. Broccoli.
Love broccoli.
Love it.
Broccoli.
Yeah, I'm in.
Doesn't bother me.
Love broccoli.
Love it dry. Love it steamed.
In the oven.
Brock me up, dude.
Yeah, that's a versatile.
Can I give you a little Rizz chef tip?
Let's hear it.
Please.
You want some roasted broccoli? Here's what you do.
Here, hang on. Let me
Okay.
get the cookbook out. I have everything that we talk about on this show. I put in the Rizz Show cookbook.
Here's what we do. Okay, you take your broccoli florets and you cut them in half.
Okay.
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 So now you got a flat.
Now they're two-eds.
Now you got a flat side. Okay. You put a sheet pan in the oven, empty. Okay, and then you turn the oven on. Put the oven around 400, 425. And the sheet pan heats up while the oven heats up. So now you got a hot sheet pan. And you got your cut broccoli florets. Put a little olive oil, salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic powder if you want. Whatever seasoning you want to season your broccoli with.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And then once the oven is up to temperature and your pan is hot, you put oil on the pan and then you put the broccoli on the pan and it starts to sizzle.
What's
You're
the temperature again? Sorry, I missed
400, 425.
Okay, 425.
But make sure the sliced half is on the bottom, so it gets a good
Okay.
char. So it gets a
Yes,
good char
it's
on it
little-
on the bottom while it's roasting in the oven. In the oven for about 15 minutes, but keep checking.
Okay.
And you got a perfect charred oven roasted broccoli.
I'm in. Yeah, my wife's really good at making those. I wonder if that's her trick.
Somebody told me that once. It's a game changer.
Yeah. this
Carrots.
time, Yes.
Yeah.
I found, though, the little mini carrots that people buy, not as good as the big old long ones.
Yeah. Mini carrots are just rotten carrots they peel down.
Yeah. Get
The
long
mini
ones.
carrots are long carrots just cut down.
Well, they don't taste as good.
I like them.
Right.
My dogs love the
They're
mini
like
carrots.
water. You ever see them being made? They're like water cut.
They just spin them.
Just,
I'll eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Like everybody has them on their little platters.
It's fine.
Just start.
I'd rather have sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like
I'd
the ones,
stick.
you can go get the fancy ones with all different colors, where it's like purple carrots. All
heirloom
those are,
ones?
Yeah, those
And
are
I think with
tasty.
carrots, cooked or not cooked, makes a difference.
I like it both ways.
Yeah, I like them
Both
both ways.
I don't love them cooked.
I like 'em
Really?
with cinnamon
I
on
love them
them.
raw.
A nice little medley.
Man,
Carrots.
a roast? Do you don't like
yeah,
roast?
like a roast carrot, please.
Steamed.
Ooh,
We did make a roast the other
Hot
day. The
roast?
carrots. I cooked carrots with the
Phenomenal.
roast.
When they absorb the broth.
yeah.
They
We
were
have a
actually
roast in the
good.
fridge.
Ever
right now,
watch a Bugs
ready to
Bunny
be
video?
reheated.
Cartoon. First thing they're doing in the pot. Carrots are going in, dude. That's old school.
Yeah.
Baby.
Throw bugs in after.
5% of people say carrots are gross. Again, they didn't specify whether cooked or not, and that may make a difference. What about cauliflower?
Yes and no. Yeah, I guess I'm more yes than no.
To me, cauliflower is water flavored vegetable. It is so. The absence of flavor is so. It's just like, hey, here's water in solid form.
Yeah.
Because you have to dip, you have to do something to it.
It's
That's
basically
celery.
a healthy chip.
Celery too. If you eat
Celery's the same way.
Celery does have at least a little bit of
celery's
like
yummy.
a taste, sort of.
And the celery water, whenever you blend it up.
Yeah, but it's almost like there's an
unbeatable.
absence of taste. So it's
Yeah.
like it's kind of just a delivery system for ranch dip or something like that, or whatever seasoning you put on it.
Again, roasted cauliflower is pretty good,
It is.
and you could use that same method for the
For the cauliflower?
cauliflower and
Okay.
the broccoli.
Noted.
All right, one final thing on the food news tip: McDonald's is teaming up with Krispy Kreme, so by 2026. All McDonald's locations will also feature Krispy Kreme donuts.
What?
Yeah, and the partnership is expected to significantly increase the availability of Krispy Kreme. They have McDonald's has around 13,500 restaurants across America. So Krispy Kreme will deliver fresh donuts to McDonald's every day.
Good.
And again,
for
this by
them.
2026. Yeah, they started testing their relationship about a year and a half ago, and Krispy Kremes are currently available in about 160 McDonald's locations now, but that's a huge team up.
That's really good for a company like that.
Wow.
Guaranteed sales.
Today, aside from being Lern's birthday, is also, well, we had National Hot Tub Day, we had Weed Appreciation Day, we had Respect Your Cat Day, National Something on a Stick Day. It's also Black Forest Cake Day. But that's not your favorite. That's not your favorite cake, right?
No. It's red velvet cake that my mom makes. It's not red velvet cake across the board. It's just this specific cake that my mom makes.
A specific cake that your mother makes.
Yeah, and it's like an old recipe. There's literally lard in it.
Lard, Barbara.
Oh, lard.
Oh, lard,
Well, we
Barbara.
did.
Lard.
Would you like to get the cake?
Is Jill here?
No.
Oh.
You don't get excited.
Jill's not here.
Sorry.
Ma, the meatloaf.
Scott, you
we
want
want
to
it
grab,
now.
we got Lern a little cake.
Did you guys make the cake?
Yeah.
Did you use lard?
Yeah.
What's the camera update? We still down?
No, we're up.
Oh.
Okay.
Camera's up. Yeah, we got you a little cake.
Did you?
Listen,
Yeah,
it's not Jill's red velvet cake, but
Oh. Well, that's sucks for you guys because I would want you to. She normally brings it to the station. That's why I asked. She, she walks it around. Oh, look at this.
here we
Yeah,
go.
bring it in. We got you a little.
Is there a little body in there? What is this? Oh my God.
There we go.
Oh.
There we got you a little cookie
look
cake.
at the cookie cake.
There's
Big
other stuff in there,
Terry. Oh,
Okay.
you guys.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Terry.
Happy birthday, Big Terry.
you
You,
You want it, you got it.
want it, you got it. It's got a couple little mustaches on it. I asked the lady, I go, can you draw a couple mustaches? And she goes, oh, yeah. I go, do you decorate a lot of cake? She goes, yeah. Yeah, not a problem. Look at the mustaches she drew.
First time drawing a mustache. It looks
First
like.
time.
I didn't have the heart. She goes, you want me to redo those? I go, oh, no, they're great. They're great. She'll
Look
get
at
it.
all this. What?
Some flowers. Who are those from?
Oh, those are you guys. That's so.
Oh, so King Scott and Allison got you flowers.
Thank you.
These are from us, the boys.
I love it.
Yeah, Allison.
Oh, an event Halen vase?
Well, that was
Well,
meant for
it's-
Rafe.
Yeah, we got to return that. This is the only vase I could
That's so
find here.
cool. Hydrangeas are one of my top 2 favorite flowers.
Those are beautiful.
Thank you, guys.
There we go. Happy birthday, Big Terry.
Big
guys.
Terry.
You only turned 39 once.
Cookie cake. You want it, you got it.
You want it? You
Terry
got it.
9.
You're not a big sweets person. So I was like, I didn't know. I was like, I don't even know if she likes cookie cake.
You want me to open this card? Is this card from you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Little
What
bit of
is a
glitter.
perfect Lern with mom crossed out? This is
Yeah.
a mom card with cats. Oh, wow.
Can't believe you got the glitter card, man. You bring glitter
I
in this
love
room.
it.
You can always spot a perfect Lern. Head and shoulders above the rest.
Glitter
She may
into
not
this room.
of all you do, but still thinks you deserve the best. She's always ready to lend an ear. Pow, bam! Or hurry to your defense. She knows you can get into mischief, but trusts you to use common sense. A perfect Lern likes to meet your friends. She's there whenever you call. She always hopes you'll look your best and grow up straight and tall. She'll go out on a limb for you, even if you've been bad. She knows what will take your mind off things whenever you feel sad. A perfect Lern sees that you're well-trained, but will let you relax a bit, too. She deserves to be put on a pedestal. A perfect Lern is you!
Ah,
That's very sweet, guys. Thank you.
Signed your sons.
Aw. Even Moon signed it. He's not even here.
Crazy,
that's
right?
amazing.
I know.
Signed it by proxy.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I love you guys.
He sent a steward
Thank you.
to sign it.
Yeah.
For those listening, we just got a card that says, what is a perfect mom? And crossed out mom at every input learn.
But Lern.
I think it's perfect.
But you got the glitter card, man. You know
Oh,
that
and it's
glitter's gonna be
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah, dude, I knew you'd like that.
All right, today's Teamers Remember the Day is brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. St. Louis is home for Blues hockey from Waterloo, Illinois. Aaron Faust is our Teamers Remember the Day. Waterloo's Aaron. Aaron has been a listener to The Point for many years, has never missed a show, loves the current crew, and has introduced many of his coworkers to the show over the years. Loves the first hour of the show because, you just listen live and we're just chopping it up. Aaron likes all the games that are played, but loves to play along during Password. He also loves whenever the show makes Southern Illinois references because he and his wife are from So Ill.
All
Right on.
right.
Aaron Faust is our Team Rizz member of the day. Get super sweet Team Rizz Remember the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, we'll take our first break in the morning. We'll come back with crap on celebrities. Craigslist Freak of the Week coming up today. Yep, it's Thursday. 7-Eleven. Thursday, traffic and weather. First look, Lern coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is on Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in those NASCAR Cup Series tickets at www.raceway.com. There's a crash off to the shoulder of northbound 270 just north of Gravois, so it's probably slow around there. Westbound 30 at Valley Dell. That's closed right now due to an accident involving a motorcyclist. Good day like today. People are going to be out and ride and start seeing those motorcycles. Weather today, 65 and sunny. 29 is the overnight low. Right now, it's 32 out there at 7-Eleven.
It's Lern's birthday today, and what a surprise, huh?
What a surprise. I'm so happy my family's here.
Lern's mom, Jill, is here. Jerry's here.
Jill and Jerry, ladies
Jill
and
and
gentlemen.
Jerry in the house.
JJ.
Hello.
You didn't think they'd come today?
Well, no, it's funny. My mom has been doing this, and Jerry, too, have been, like, coming to bring me my cake every year during the show. And so I reached out to my mom and go, hey, are you coming by on Thursday? And she's like, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
You said just don't worry about it? Of course that's a yes. You should have said no.
What? What's Thursday?
Yeah. She's like, wait.
Why would I be coming by on Thursday?
Right.
Yeah.
So
you've delivered.
It's hot tub day.
The famous red velvet cake.
She has. The cookie cake got thrown in the
We're-
trash immediately.
We're going to call it an infamous cake because we never know.
it's, well, yeah,
The
it's always
infamous
good.
red velvet cake.
Looks good. Here, let's hold
Made
it
with
for the
lard.
camera.
With lard.
Let me get these out.
And,
Made with lard
but I
and
was like,
love.
I'm completely
Lard and love.
surprised.
And cool
Ooh, that's
candles that
beautiful.
look like balloons.
Yeah, nice.
I'm completely surprised that my grandma Imogene's tortellini soup is here, though. I did not expect that at all.
In a full crock pot.
In a full crock pot, plugged in.
For breakfast.
For breakfast.
Hey, it's not
Yeah.
breakfast for us. It's lunchtime. We got up early.
That's what I thought.
It's
That's
never
gonna be a
too early
lunch.
for
Yeah.
tortellini soup.
That's right.
I've said that for years.
I'm
That's
so excited.
That's an old family recipe.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And this
that's
is
nice.
This is my mom's like ex-husband's mom. So my mom is making this soup that is from like my Colvin side,
Listen,
which is
who
crazy.
cares where the recipe comes
She
from?
taught me how
What's
to
good
make
is good.
it. She taught me how to make it. She taught me how to make the little tortellinis, but these are not the real. I didn't.
Oh,
use
these not hand rolled?
They're not-
No, no, but they are.
Get out of here.
Boo Learn's mom. Boo Learn's mom.
They're hand rolled, but they're hand rolled by somebody on the hill.
That's right.
Oh, okay, nice.
So
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
You know,
Somebody
she's gonna
else's
do better than
grandma.
I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's very. That's. I'm excited.
I am too.
You like
I've
it.
heard a lot
Thanks,
about this
guys.
soup.
Is it like what's in the soup?
You do like a vegetable beef soup base,
Mm-hmm.
and you let that simmer for I don't know what 4 or 5 hours last night.
time.
And then you get all the most of the like stuff out of it, so it's just broth.
Yeah.
And then you throw the tortellinis in there.
Yeah.
Now,
Dang.
tortellinis are cheese tortellinis for the veggie here.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
And I know normally they're like lamb.
Normally
You're-
meat.
Yeah.
Grandma Imogene's probably rolling in her grave right now.
Get out of here. you
Yeah, I'm
vegan.
just saying. No, but I think it's going to taste pretty good.
I
I'm
love
sure.
a good cheese tortellini. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, cheese tortellini's the jam too. So it's your birthday. We'll forgive you.
Thanks.
So
But
what
I figured for your birthday, what a gift that Jill and Jerry are here
Yeah.
on Freak of the Weekday.
I know. Oh, no.
So instead of doing crap on celebrities, I figure while you guys are here, we might as well do the Craigslist Freak.
Yes,
of the
I'll
Week.
look my stepfather in the eye while I read
I
these.
want you to look
Oh, yeah.
both of them in the
Oh,
eyes.
geez. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Went to college for this.
So and Jill, thank
Money
you very
well
much for
spent.
helping us out with Rizz Show Live. We had a Freak of the Week segment where we had some of our favorite people read ads, and
Yes.
Jill was involved.
She crushed it.
It was, I don't know how I got through that thing.
Yeah.
I kept thinking I'm going to lose my job over this. I have customers in this town that probably listen to this radio station.
That's fine.
I mean,
I understand.
anyway,
Yeah.
thank you for
You
making me not too bad.
Learn you have brought great shame to your family.
I have. Yes.
Great shame.
Well, it's not the first time.
Listen, they understand. And the ad you read for Rizz Show Live is so dirty we can't even play it on the air.
I know. And we did.
It is not even.
She still made her do it.
I know.
Still made you do it. Yeah. You had no choice.
And
It was
we
by
posted
gunpoint.
it, and then we had to take it down,
Oh, wow.
which was made it even more salacious, which I love.
I think Randy Carricker was the best on that. I'm not kidding.
Nah,
He
you and
was-
Jody were the stars of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
you and
maybe
receptionist
Jody
Jody.
was. Jody was great.
All right.
All right, so Craigslist Freak of the Week. Scott, monitor the chat room, please.
Yes.
Rafe, you monitor instant feedback, please.
I'm all over it, bud.
And who will create the poll?
I will.
Scott will create the poll. All right, so Craigslist Freak of the Week, if you don't know, we scour Craigslist looking for the freakiest of the freaks, and we find our favorite 3. Lern reads the ads. You guys will name the ads in the chat room, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz, or on the instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app. We'll name the ads, and then after Lern is done reading the third and final ad, you guys will vote for your favorite ad.
Okay.
One of these 3 moving on to the Freak of the Year playoffs. So, strap in, folks. Here we go. It's the Craigslist Freak of the Week. It's ad number 1.
Slap me, woman for anyone, 42 years old, London, England. I really want a man, but will accept a woman since I know this is a tough ask. I was in a relationship where my man slapped me a lot during sex. I like it rough, and the slapping became part of our sexual routine. We aren't together anymore, and I've decided to be celibate for 2 years. I need to clear my head and have a hard reset. With that being said, that doesn't mean that the slapping has to cease. Seeking a person for weekly slapping sessions. These will be fully clothed, non-sexual slapping sessions. If you're looking to burn off some steam, this will be a great way to do it. Your slaps will range from light taps on my cheeks to intense enough to make me tear up. There will also be slaps on my rump, over my jeans, no bare bottoms. Our sessions will last around 30 minutes, and I'll host. I'll ask that you remove all rings and have well-manicured nails. Be okay with cats. No blood or bruising. Email me back with your availability.
All right, there we go. That's ad number 1.
It's pretty freaky.
And the chat is alive and well today.
The chat is alive and well for Lern's birthday. So this is somebody who I guess had the slapping in her or in their sexual repertoire.
In their routine.
Is that the crock pot?
I'm sorry. I needed to turn it on. It was plugged in, but it wasn't turned on.
You did what you had to do. I'll tell you what. I appreciate it.
Crockpot's on, guys.
Heck with the show. Sorry.
Crockpot's on.
Okay, so yeah, the slapping is part of the sexual repertoire. They broke up. She's going to be celibate for 2 years.
Yes.
To kind of reset her. She says a hard reset. I don't know what that means.
Well, I know what it means.
Yeah. Some good names flowing in.
Man.
But she doesn't want the slapping to end. So she wants you to come over and slap the crap out of her in a non-sexual way.
For about 30 minutes.
For about a 30-minute slapping session.
Seinfeld's going to be on in the background. Great.
Give or take. Yeah, we'll get through an episode of The Office. Just slap me through half of season 1 of Big Bang Theory.
Okay. Yeah. I do like to be okay with cats. How many cats do you think this woman has? I'm thinking multiples.
Yeah, definitely more than me.
Sure. I'm thinking this is a 4-cat house.
I haven't met my slapping phase yet, so she's definitely got more than 2.
Yeah. Why can't the cat slap her? I'm just throwing that out there because I was watching a video yesterday where this baby was playing with the cat, and the cat just reaches up and slaps it. Yes. Why can't the cat slap her? Okay.
I'm so glad that my mother's algorithm is now on tune with Scott Rizzuto's algorithm. Yeah.
Okay, let's get some names.
Tracy Slapman. Slappy Gilmore.
There's one, Slappy Gilmore as well.
Slappy Gilmore.
Slappy Gilmore. Someone just wrote Will Smith, which I think is funny.
There's someone who wrote Jill Smith. I wrote down Jill Smith.
I do like Tracy Slapman.
All right.
Whack Me Houston.
Yeah.
Smacky Onassis.
What do you think, Lern?
Tracy Slapman's pretty good.
Tracy Slapman.
All right.
Tracy Slapman. Very nice.
All right.
Well done, chat.
Yeah.
There we go. That's ad number 1. Let's get to ad number 2. Going to Canada for this one, Alberta. Lern coming at you.
Lend me your ears, man for woman, 51 years old, Alberta. Hear ye, I want you near me, so I can use and abuse your ears. I'm looking for a person of any gender that will let me act out my ear obsession. The bigger the ears, the better. I do not discriminate. I want to ravage your ears. I'm obsessed and want to lick your lobes, suck your entire ear in my mouth, and scoop out and eat all of the wax. In my mind, I see Dopey from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs style ears chock full of bitter, waxy nectar. This is in all caps, do not clean your ears for 3 weeks prior to our meetup. I want that orange and yellow ear gunk to fill my mouth as I suck on some gigantic ears that look like an open car door hanging off the side of your head. After I suck and lick you clean, I will remove my pants and have my way with your ear holes.
All right, let's pause there.
Okay.
Let that marinate for a second.
Jerry gather himself.
And continue.
The sweet sounds of release. You will be leaving with fresh cotton balls in your ears. I am clean and uncut, looking for a woman on the thinner side, under 35. Thanks.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
This is
Wowie, wow.
It's got an ear
I've been
thing.
avoiding eye contact with my parents this entire time.
I would appreciate
I've
it
been looking
if
at
you
Scott Rizzuto this whole time.
Gosh.
Show can't move on until you give each parent 10 seconds of uninterrupted eye contact.
Yeah. And there's an ultimate name in this one.
There's some good ones.
By the way, tortellinis look like little ear holes.
I know.
Don't talk about it. I was thinking about it during the read.
soup.
And I was trying to get it out of my head, but I was thinking the same damn thing, and I was like, man, this is not a good one for tortellini soup. I'm still going to eat it.
Heck yeah.
Jill, your thoughts on this this ad?
No.
No, just straight
Just
no.
no.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lisa Loeb.
Oh, Lisa
Lisa Loeb.
Wax Shepherd.
There's one of my favorites.
But
was,
it's a dude, though. It's a dude.
Yeah.
Wax
yeah,
Shepherd's
Tim
pretty good, too.
Earwell.
Tim
Tim
Earwell.
Earwell, yeah.
Well.
Randy Waxon.
Randy Waxon.
Harry Busey.
Harry Busey.
Good job.
Waxon Pollock.
Wax and Pollock.
Richard Gere.
Randy Waxon.
Daft
Randy
Gunk.
Waxon's Mr. Randy Waxon.
Mr. Randy
Wax
Waxon.
Weinstein. Let's see. There were some other good ones in here.
What do you think, birthday girl?
Someone just wrote Dwight Eisenhower.
What?
No
All right,
pun.
that's a winner.
Just straight up Dwight Eisenhower. Somebody's really pushing.
I'm going
Well,
Randy
he
Waxon.
did have big ears.
Oh, Cotton Ear Joe.
I'm going to say Randy
Randy Waxon.
Yeah.
Waxon.
I love the Coming to America reference.
Randy Waxon.
All right.
Okay, set that
Gunk Master Flex. That's pretty good.
for ad number
give
2,
some
Randy
shout-outs.
Waxon. And finally,
Scott Rizzuto.
Yeah, I like that. How do you spell
leave me out of
Waxon?
this.
How are you spelling Waxon?
Waxon.
Okay. Not.
Randy Waxon. Ad number 3.
All right, turn and face your parents for this one, please.
All right.
Learn coming
Oh,
at
boy.
you.
Fake intake, man for woman, 47 years old, Toronto. I am looking for someone as horny as me. I'm a foot fetish guy in my late 40s. No one has ever really been able to fulfill my needs, and I'm looking for that special someone. Maybe it's you. I want to dip your feet in all sorts of brown foods. Chocolate pudding, brown rice, gravy, chocolate ice cream, Rocky Road ice cream. Let's put it this way. If it's moose tracks, I'm already turned on and at attention. The chunkier, the better. Pretty much what I want to do is act like these chocolate and brown foods are human poopy.
My God.
I'm too afraid to actually dip someone's foot in waste because I want to eat the food off of your feet, and that would be disgusting. Come ready to get dirty because my tongue is going to be all over every inch of that brown. That's right. Your feet come in dirty, and they leave slippery clean. I don't care what you look like as long as you have feet. Toodles.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Happy birthday.
I'm glad that cake is red.
I know.
Yeah,
me too.
Me too. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we get back-to-back food ruiners. There's some good ones in here, dude.
So this person, this gentleman, would like a lady to come over and just step on brown foods.
Yep.
So they can lick your feet clean, and he wants to pretend that these brown items are human excrement.
Yes.
I'm going to try to say it as classy as possible.
At least he's pretending.
And I love Moose Tracks ice cream, and so this is kind of like ruining this a little bit for
What
me.
is that?
It can come in vanilla or chocolate flavored ice cream, and then it has like little Reese's peanut butter cups in it with fudge and sometimes caramel. It's delicious.
It's good. It's good for you, too.
What company makes? Is it a specific company that makes Moose Tracks? Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, like there's Moose Tracks. Sometimes there's like reindeer tracks. Like there's different types of.
I think it's
animals.
just a kind. Like
Okay,
Rocky
so
Road
like a
is a
Rocky
type.
Road, yeah.
It's a flavor.
There's many Moose Tracks.
Okay.
There's some names coming in for this guy. Feeder Dinklage. Feet Davidson.
There's
Toby Keith.
Yeah.
Scat Rizzuto.
Feetloaf.
Oh, I could get out of this.
Feeder Frampton.
There's Feetloaf. And my favorite one is Gordon Brownfoot.
And then someone just wrote Jackson Brown. There's somebody that's just putting people's actual names in here. Which I love.
By the way, I think Jackson Brown is pretty.
Me too.
Pretty
It's
good.
good.
I'm down. I love
Sometimes the
Jackson
simplicity of it. You know.
I thought of John Brown.
John Brown.
Brown,
Downtown
right.
John Brown. I love it.
Jackson Brown is running on empty.
Yes.
Run it on empty.
Oh, for a dancer?
Please, don't
Come
even get
on.
us started on singers
Don't get me
and
going
songwriters.
on Jackson Brown and some deep cuts, dude.
All right, well, there you go. There are your 3 ads.
Peter Gabriel. What
We've
did we
already had
pick?
that one. Jackson Brown.
Jackson Brown. Fair enough.
All right, ad number 1 was Tracy Slapman. That's the woman who's looking for anybody to come over and slap her for a 30-minute slapping session.
Right.
Okay.
She celibated for 2 years, but had the slapping in her sexual repertoire before. And no sex, though, just slapping.
Okay.
Then you got Mr. Randy Watson.
Waxon.
Or Waxon. This is the guy who wants to make love to your ears.
I mean, I can't
say.
imagine it.
He's into erotica.
Sexual chocolate.
And he wants to eat your earwax.
Oh.
Ew.
And then you just heard from Jackson Brown.
Caca.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need to endorse. So is the voting open?
Yeah, the voting is
Voting
live
up on
and well.
Twitter is up and ready to go. Vote for your favorite freak. We'll see who moves on to the next round. Lauren, I start with you. Who are you endorsing?
I'm going Randy Waxon. The ears thing is just so gross. I mean, I'm not trying to yuck somebody's yum, but it hurts me. So my ears hurt
Gross.
right now.
Yeah. It's painful.
Jill, who
I'm
are you endorsing?
I'm doing Tracy Slapman. I just
Tracy
love that
Slapman.
cat video. I'm sorry.
Okay.
She's choosing a tangential cat video.
Which has nothing to do with the ad.
I know,
Trying to
but
avoid the point
You
of this
guys-
whole segment.
Jerry, who are you endorsing?
Great.
John Brown.
Jackson Brown? Yeah. Okay. Jerry's down for Jackson Brown.
Jerry's
down
down
with the
for
Brown.
Jackson Brown.
King Scott.
Podcast.
Man, I think it's so unique and different. I feel like the Brown stuff, people get into that a lot. It's slapping. But I feel like the ears is so unique. I got to go with Randy Waxon.
Yeah.
Randy Waxon.
Yeah, that's definitely a different one.
Yeah.
Whole new ball game.
Also, the taste of the earwax.
How does he describe it?
Let's
Yellow gunk
revisit
to
it.
fill my mouth.
don't they make jelly bellies in earwax?
Yes, they
They
do.
do.
They do. The good or gross jelly beans.
Bitter
and they
waxy
are
nectar.
gross.
Bitter waxy nectar.
Yeah. No thanks.
Rafe.
Randy Waxon. Partially, it's disgusting as it exists, and I got a peek at this ad pre-edit,
Wow.
and it was disturbing. It's too disturbing for radio, and I got to tell you,
The way to clean that one up a little bit.
yeah, just a tiny bit.
Way to clean that one
There
up a
was
little
no
bit.
way to put some of what he wanted to do to your ears on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking this ear hole thing is just so unique, and I've never heard anything like it before.
I just hope whoever goes over there wears protection because I don't want them to get hearing aids.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to
Turn
give
his
that
mic
to
that's a
Scott.
good
All right,
one.
I'm gonna give
That's a
that-
good
That's a
one.
good one. That's a good one.
I was edgy as hell for your jokes.
All right, Tracy Slapman, Randy Waxon, Jackson Brown. It's up to you guys. Vote via Twitter. We'll leave the poll open all night, and we'll have the winner tomorrow when we sign on. Can you guys stick around?
No, we got to run.
She's got to work.
All right, Mom's got to work.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah.
They have jobs.
Really.
Boo them.
Yeah, I know. Jerry's retired.
Jerry's retired.
That's why he's so happy.
I know.
See you.
All right, well, thank you,
Thank
for,
you.
for
I love
delivering
you
the
both.
food and
Yes, that was very sweet.
doting on your daughter on her birthday.
You guys are my favorite people on the planet. I love you both so much.
Thank you.
You can do all the hugs and kisses during the break.
All
Okay,
right.
we got to take a break. We'll come back with crap on celebrities. All right, it's 7:40. It's Thursday, traffic and weather. The birthday girl coming at you.
Worldwide Technology Raceway sponsors. The biggest race of 2024 is on Sunday, June 2nd. Lock in those NASCAR Cup Series. WWTRaceway.com. Westbound 30 at Valley Dell, that's closed right now because there was a motorcycle accident. EMS are on the scene to give them plenty of room. Your weather today will get up to 65. It's going to be sunny. 29 is the overnight low. And right now, 33 out there. It is 7:40.
When that was Jill and Jerry. Mm-hmm. Blew in and blew out.
Yep, that's how
They're
roll.
out. But they left a cake and a tortellini soup.
The kind of carnage I like to be left behind.
Oh.
So you said that cake's made with lard, right?
Yeah.
Which is-
It's like Crisco, right?
Oh, okay. That's not animal
It's
fat,
not
is
animal fat, nah. But it's fat. It is It's not good for you.
Well, somebody's like, well, if the
Shh.
cake is made with lard,
You had me at lard.
and you're not doing meat, but if it's Crisco,
Don't bring things up like this.
it's her birthday. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut
guys.
the hell up.
It doesn't count on these kind of
No, and
things.
it's just an old school recipe, so they weren't being healthy back then. They weren't doing anything right.
Oh, no, we're not talking about nobody cares about the health aspect of it. Cake is cake.
Yeah.
When you're eating cake, who's thinking of health? Nobody.
Right. Well, it's the same thing. Like, I chew gum, and that's made of, like, pig hooves, right? Gum is made of pig hooves. So it's like you can't do anything completely.
Is it pig hooves? I thought that was
Gelatin?
Jello.
Gelatin is made of pig hooves.
Yeah, but is gelatin and gum?
Sometimes, yeah. Or something similar.
Well, then,
I don't know how
that
the world
changes
works.
Yeah.
nothing.
Yummy.
Disney Plus, Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, pretty much every network has their own streaming service these days. Mm-hmm. How much do you spend on streaming services per month?
Ooh.
Do you know?
Probably like $40, maybe?
Yeah, just streaming, not including the other random apps and all that.
Just streaming services.
It's like Netflix, Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're right around 40 or 50.
Average American spends $61 now a month on streaming services.
Yeah. We all knew this is where it was headed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
As
we're
soon
getting
as
back to
they
cable.
pushed cable out, it's going to cost as much as cable. If
It's going to cost as much as
Costs
cable.
more, yeah.
It's going to cost as much as cable. If you have all of them, if you have the Netflix and the Hulu and the Amazon Prime and Apple TV Plus and Peacock.
Yep.
And this is where, because of Amazon's success with this, you're going to see Walmart, I would imagine like Netflix or something, they're going to acquire that.
I thought Walmart is going to start a streaming service or buy one of them.
I bet
That's
they
what I
buy
heard.
one. Yeah, they're going to buy one.
That's what I heard. But $61 now. What's the average price of cable?
God, I haven't had it for so long, I have no clue.
It's going to be the same.
100.
But here's me. I go through seasons of streaming. So I sometimes, like right now, we don't have Apple TV. And once a couple of new shows and seasons come out, then we'll get rid of Netflix for a couple of months. And you know what I'm saying? I'm living in the Wild West of streaming now because eventually they're going to make you buckle down for annual fees. They're not there yet.
They're not going to do it month by month?
No. We are living in the infancy of streaming, and soon it's going to
Disney
go
does.
to annual.
Yeah, or they do. Disney does that. Where if you do the annual, it's a little cheaper.
Right.
To
Yeah.
get the commitment out of you.
I think most of them are doing that now.
They might
You go
be.
month by month,
I know that Disney
or-
was the first one that offered. to
Or
be
you want
like
cheaper, just buck up and buy the whole year.
$8 a month, or it's. I think if you bought for a year, it would end up being like $5.
But it's $61 on average. Everybody spends. That's up 27% from I think 2 years ago. Yeah, just last year. Last year average was $48 a month. So in just a year, it's gone to $61 a month.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep.
Yikes.
All right, today is March 28th. Aside from it being Lern's birthday, here's what happened back in the day. 61 years ago, 1963, the classic Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Birds, was released. Anybody seen The Birds?
Of course. I've seen it actually down at MGM Studios or Universal Studios, and you can see it in 3D. And it was really cool because you have the 3D glasses on, and the birds would sit on the chair in front of you.
That would be awesome.
And it was really neat. So if you ever get an opportunity to see it in
Okay.
3D, do it.
I'm down for that.
And that starred Melanie Griffith's mom, Tippi Hedren. 55 years ago, 1969. Second time this man's name has been mentioned on the show today. Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president, one of the most highly regarded American generals of World War II, dies in Washington, D.C. at the age of 78.
Great presidential library.
You been there?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's in, is it Salina, right? Kansas?
I have no
I
idea.
think that's
I'm asking
right.
you.
Salina, Kansas, I believe. And yeah, it's awesome.
It's good.
Yeah, that was the morning where I was coming back to St. Louis after working out in Colorado and had a very early start. So I arrived around 8 in the morning. It was snow pouring down.
First
And
one
no
here.
No one came in, so they just let me right on in. They gave me a tour of everything. And
Oh, really?
It was
So
just
you got
me.
your own personal
Yeah, it
tour
was
of the
great.
Dwight D. Eisenhower Library.
This is fun.
51 years ago, 1973, Led Zeppelin puts out their fifth record, Houses of the Holy. Dude, there's some bangers on that record.
Yeah.
And-
That's No Quarter. That Song Remains the Same. That's the Rain Song.
And No Houses of the Holy, actually. That song is not on that record,
Really?
interestingly enough.
43 years ago, 1981, Blondie's single Rapture hits number 1. 42 years ago, 1982, on his way to sing at an anti-nuke rally, old David Crosby was arrested for possession of Quaaludes, drug paraphernalia, driving under the influence of cocaine, and carrying a concealed .45 caliber pistol. His explanation for carrying the gun, quote, John Lennon.
You can get in trouble for having a good time?
All those drugs and a gun, that's our David Crosby, R.I.P. 38 years ago, 1986, more than 6,000 radio stations of all formats simultaneously played We Are the World at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Time. 28 years ago, 1996, Stephen King publishes The Green Mile. The movie came out 3 years later. 24 years ago, in the year 2000, Jimmy Page received an undisclosed settlement after suing Ministry Magazine in England's High Court. Now, the magazine claimed that Jimmy Page contributed to the death of Zeppelin drummer John Bonham by wearing a satanic robe and chanting spells while Bonham was choking on his own vomit.
Oh, my gosh.
Jimmy Page wound up donating all the money to charity because Satan already pays him quite handsomely. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your Crap on Celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Bright House Plumbing. Call the best, flush the rest, brighthouseco.com, 636-600-0188. Beyonce released the track list for her upcoming album that's dropping tomorrow. There's going to be a cover of Jolene from Dolly Parton, so this is going to be a duet, I imagine. You think? Or just Beyonce singing Jolene?
I think it may be a duet. That's what I'm hearing.
That'd be cool as hell. Willie Nelson, also on the poster that was released yesterday on Instagram, there's a song called Smoke Hour where Willie's going to be on that with Beyonce.
How about that?
It's pretty cool.
Willie and Beyonce.
Dang. Mick Jagger has this story is really cool. So Maroon 5 had the song Moves Like Jagger.
Yeah.
There was a cover band playing somewhere where Mick Jagger was. They're at the bar. They start playing Moves Like Jagger. Mick Jagger's at the bar. The band,
does the band know that Mick Jagger's there?
It doesn't look like it. The video that Mick posted on Instagram, he's off to the side, kind of in the dark. He's dancing to the song while this cover band is playing. Can you imagine being in a cover band and in walks in any celebrity that is iconic and they're watching your band play iconic music? Possibly, obviously, that was Maroon 5, but...
Would you want to know that they're there?
I would. I'd be... Like, if Steven Tyler came to a Lane Narrows show, like... We play some Aerosmith, and he was watching me. I would be. That is the goal.
Would you go? Come on up here, Steve.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You would call him up.
I would. Yeah.
Oh, you'd put him on the spot. Dick.
Wow. I don't think so, but thanks for asking.
Oh, so you're gonna put. So Steven Tyler goes to a bar randomly. Yeah. Cover band's on. Mm-hmm. You know, part of their repertoire is to play. You know, Sweet Emotion.
Yeah.
And band gets ready to kick into it. They go, come on, Steve, come up and sing. What dick move?
That'd be bad. On the band's part, you're saying?
Yep. You put the man on the spot.
You were telling a story about Billy Idol before we started the show this morning, though. You guys kind of did that at a party back in the day.
Oh, yeah. Well, Christmas party. Billy Idol was walking outside. We're at the Hard Rock Cafe.
In New York.
And our music director sees Billy Idol walk outside and goes, come on in. Mm-hmm. And they were doing karaoke at the time, and Billy Idol on his own went up and sang White Wedding.
That's cool as hell. All right, maybe that's the move. Don't tell them to come up, and then
you have to see if they want to come up.
Did he still read the screen?
Yeah. Did he need the prompter?
No, he did not.
Okay.
I saw a video of John Bon Jovi at a wedding, and the wedding band was singing "Living on a Prayer,"
and he came up and did it on his own.
He came up on his own and did it, and. Wasn't great.
Yeah, well, his voice is not that great now.
He's strained his voice.
That's always the
What
risk.
if the
and it's like Light of Day. It's
lead
like
singer was like, "Ooh, thank you, John. I'll take that back. I'll finish it out for you."
Yeah.
Green Day did that recently. I know Billy Joe Armstrong. The band was playing a Green Day song, and he came up and sang
I think
on
that's
his
so
own.
cool.
Yeah.
That's every cover band's dream.
Of course.
Yeah, it's like a Modest Yahoo video like that too, like
Really?
a busker. He just started singing with a busker that didn't even know it was him.
Yep, because he was shaved, fully shaved.
Yeah.
Trisha Yearwood is going to receive the inaugural June Carter Cash Humanitarian Award at the CMT Music Awards. She's also going to perform a new song called Put It in a Song. It's going to air this
I can't wait.
Upcoming Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday, next Sunday, April 7th at 7 o'clock.
Well, of course, I'll be making my CMT hummus.
Ooh.
Your famous
so good.
CMT
I thought
musical
that
word
was the
hummus.
Oscars.
CMT hummus.
CMT musical
man.
word hummus is so good.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
It is good.
I'm excited for Lizzie Hale. This news, I found out that Lizzie Hale was going to be fronting Skid Row a couple weeks ago because Chris Frank on Casey, his management company represents Hailstorm, and so he's good friends with Lizzie Hale. He goes, "You're never going to believe this. Lizzie Hale's going to be fronting Skid Row." And I'm like, that's cool as hell. Then he said, even cooler, they're going to be playing a show in Carterville, Illinois, which is down by Marion. And so yesterday, the world got the news. Skid Row issued a statement saying that their singer, who's been with the band about, 2 years, Eric Gronwell.
Who's going to see Skid Row without Sebastian Bach?
I know.
Honestly.
People do. I mean, they came through here like a year ago. I think they were at River
I
City
thought
Casino.
she was joining Sebastian. He's not involved?
No, he's not involved.
Sebastian
Whoa.
Bach hasn't been in Skid Row for 20 years.
And
if
they've
not
had
longer.
They've had like
18.
4
You're
singers.
just breaking this to me now?
But I think this is really neat. And so, anyway, Eric Gronwell has leukemia, and he's going to be leaving the road because the travel and the road just are not conducive to his overall health and recovery. And so, the temporary fill-in for Skid Row on vocals is Lizzie Hale.
So temporary. She's not joining the band. So
No.
she'll
Okay.
be doing a couple shows with them.
Right.
Probably just to finish out whatever tour they're. But that's why they're playing Carterville.
Carterville, May 17th. So that's the day before Point Fest. I mean, I might go down and see this show. This is going to be at Walker's Bluff Casino Resort.
Ah,
And we'll put a link to the, we'll put a link in the
No
blog.
offense to the people at Carterville.
This is cool for that community.
Walker's Bluff is nice. It's like a nice
Winery.
it's like city winery.
Yeah.
But you going to see Skid Row,
With Lizzie Hale.
which is cool. Yeah, but with prior to her, hopping on the tour, you go, all right. And you don't know Sebastian Bach's not in the band.
Well-
And you go, oh, okay, who's this guy?
This to me elevates what they're doing in Skid Row more than ever. So, like, I
would go
haven't
see that show.
I haven't seen Skid Row with anybody else. I didn't see it with Sebastian Bach either, but I would go to this show.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
What year?
Oh, dude, awesome.
Preem Skid Row, like 18 and Life to Go had just dropped. They weren't big yet. The DuQuoin State Fair is good for seeing people on the way up
No,
and
so
the
that's
way
in the
down.
that's in the like
Never
late
in their-
80s, 90s.
Yeah, never in their prime. The DuQuoin Fair is the grandstand's like a 4,000 seater. You get people either just budding. I saw new Kids on the Block before they were New Kids on the Block. Then I saw them again when they were coming back down from being New Kids on the Block. And I saw Skid Row and the Bullet Boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
Smooth
yeah.
up
Hell
and
yeah, brother.
Dude, Skid Row.
tight.
All right, so Youth Gone Wild,
Yeah.
18 in Life.
Slave Dude. That is a banger.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Dang.
See you guys. I'm done.
What a way to do it.
Kenan Thompson is one of the most popular Nickelodeon alumni, and he's been speaking out about the allegations of abuse brought up by the new Discovery docuseries Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. He was on Tamron Hall being interviewed, and here's a little audio of what he thinks about all of this.
It's tough for me because I can't really speak on things that I never witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Because all these things happened after I left, basically. And Dan wasn't really on Kenan and Kel like that. I mean, he got it created by credit, but, there was a different showrunner. So our worlds weren't really overly, overlapping like that outside of all that necessarily. And then all that negativity kind of started happening outside of our tenure there. You know what I mean? So I wasn't really aware of a lot of it, but my heart goes out to, anybody that's been victimized or their families, you know what I mean?
So
I think it's a good thing.
He didn't see any of it.
He was not abused in any way and didn't see anything. He's obviously talking about Dan Schneider, who produced Good Burger and all that. So he was on those shows.
So did you hear there's going to be another episode?
Yes, that is dropping this weekend, I think, right?
Is it this weekend? I don't know. So it was a 3-parter,
Yeah.
the original, and they're dropping another
Wow.
Yeah.
new episode of the
Dark Side of-
documentary.
Yeah. And I've talked to a couple of my friends I haven't watched it yet, and I was a Nick kid, and it's weird to think about how and I'm sure there's things with Disney too, hopefully not as bad, but you just think about.
How about the Kid Toucher? Drake Bell's Kid Toucher went on to do
Disney.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody
Is that a Disney?
on
Yeah.
Disney.
Golly.
Well, so it's just hard to think about when your kids watching Nickelodeon, which we all did, and you're thinking, this is for us, and it felt so innocent and pure and just it's clean and safe. And then you find out 30 years later, all this terrible stuff was going on.
All that Dan Schneider stuff, I was too old for that.
Yeah, same.
So I wasn't, that wasn't in my wheelhouse. But I knew of the shows.
Yeah.
And, like Ariana Grande came out of it. Amanda Bynes came out of it. Those are huge.
Yeah.
Jimmy Page.
And I remember Dan Schneider from Head of the Class.
I do remember that.
With Howard...
Dennis.
Howard Kessman.
Dennis and Arvind.
What was the Howard Hessman?
Yeah, Johnny Fever.
Johnny Fever from WKRP.
Yeah, it's wild. I was talking to someone the other, tangentially related to the story, but that Kenan Thompson has been doing sketch, because all that was huge.
Sketch comedy.
Kenan Kel, I'm like, he's been the longest tenured cast member on SNL. That guy's been doing sketch comedy for
his whole life.
25, 30 years, probably.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Since he was a kid.
He's so talented.
Since he was a kid. I'm like, I don't know anyone who's done that much short form sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Ever.
Are you going to read his book?
Yeah, I would read his book.
He's got a book
He's
coming
got a
out?
book. It's out. It's a memoir.
Does he read it?
I don't know, audio-wise. He wrote it. Would you want hot-ass Chris Hemsworth to sit with you and comfort you while you're getting your new tattoo? Yes, me too.
I would want hot-ass Chris Hemsworth to comfort me whatever I'm doing.
Me too.
I could be having diarrhea, and Chris Hemsworth pulls up a chair, just holds my hand.
Aw.
Sits on the tub.
Yeah.
Holds my hand through a hard
So
poop.
gorgeous. Well, he
Very
did this
sweet
for
of him.
Matt Damon, you guys.
Oh.
Matt Damon and Chris Hemsworth were getting a personal tattoo session at a gorgeous mansion at what appears to be L.A. And Chris Hemsworth is holding Damon's head and hand while the artist is working on Matt's arm. Then Matt Damon. And then Chris Hemsworth went on to get a really strange-looking tattoo where it looks like a child has taken a Sharpie marker and just written on down his gorgeous muscular arm. I'm just saying it doesn't look great, and it's kind of
Really?
ruining it for me. Yeah.
Wow.
So Matt Damon got a crappy tattoo?
No, Chris Hemsworth got a crappy tattoo.
Oh, maybe his kid drew it.
Maybe.
Even still.
Damon got a sweet face tattoo.
Can you imagine? What music video was Matt Damon like? Was it Stacey's Mom? Where Matt Damon's in the music video and he's like punked out and he's got like a skull
I
tat?
thought that was from the movie.
Road trip?
Road trip.
Not road trip.
European trip.
European trip. Euro trip.
Eurotrip, yeah.
Got it.
Where
They go over.
Scotty sucks?
Yeah. Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know, that's it.
Speaking
We
of
worked it out.
Yeah, we
worked
got
that
it.
out. We worked that out. That was a good connection there. We actually worked that out.
That's a great movie, too, if you haven't watched it in a while. Speaking of hot, 81-year-old Judge Judy keeps her vessel in shape and looking good because she works out every day with her 90-year-old husband.
Jerry. Yeah.
10 hours a week, these people are working out.
Jerry Scheinlin.
She
Luckiest
says,
man on earth.
I have a responsibility to keep the vessel in shape and looking good. If your mind is in shape and your body is not, the weaker one will eventually affect the other. Judy likes to use a treadmill and do resistance strength training in her home gym.
Very cool.
Just wanted to give you that update.
Dude. Judge Judy's the best.
She is.
I'm a huge fan.
Dude, my friend got a huge Judge Judy tattoo
Where?
on his thigh.
Does it say only Judy could judge me?
Yeah, 100% does.
I would get that. I would get that.
You're
I
gonna
would
be
get a
real
tramp
happy.
stamp that said
100% does.
I would get a tramp stamp that says only Judy could judge me.
Write
He has
that
it on
down.
he went and got it. I think he saw like a meme of it and just went and got it on his thigh.
That's cool as hell. Bam Margera is done with two things. He's done drinking and he's done with the Jackass franchise. He told Us Weekly, having a lot of money, not knowing what to do with it. My face is recognizable, so everywhere you go, you'd get free drinks and free drugs. And he says, and while he appreciates that all of his former Jackass mates have, supported him through his sobriety lately, he says he won't return to the franchise. It's done. It's absolutely done. There is no more Jackass as far as I'm concerned. So Bam is never coming back to it.
Apparently, all of Chris Hemsworth's tattoos are his kids drawing them.
Oh, does somebody say that?
Okay, well, that's dumb. Don't do that.
Fresh off of the Oscars, we were talking about director Yorgos Lanthimos, the Poor Things director. He and Emma Stone are going to be teaming up for a fourth time. There's a new trailer on the blog called Kinds of Kindness. It's a thriller with Willem Dafoe, Margaret Qualley, Joe Alwyn, who's Taylor Swift's ex, and many more. So Emma Stone and Yorgos have worked on all sorts of different films together. Poor Things, Bleat, The Favorite. And according to the official synopsis of this new movie coming out, it's a fable following a man without a choice who tries to take control of his own life. A policeman who is alarmed that his wife, who is missing at sea, has returned and seems different, like she's a different person.
You want to go down the rabbit hole here? From Katie on the instant feedback. Did y'all see the picture comparing the Nickelodeon orange blob logo to the shape of Epstein Island?
Oh my God. What?
Dude, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
What if it was? Is Diddy involved? What else
The
is
wrinkles
happening?
on Puff Daddy's head, also in the same shape.
Shh. And did you hear that Puff Daddy was driving the boat that crashed into the bridge?
What? Man.
Man,
Eclipse is going to bring it all
man,
together.
this is so wild.
It's like Diddy's been gone, right? He's been off the radar since when? Monday?
Sure, yeah.
So they raided Diddy's house when?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday morning we found out about it.
Okay. Tuesday morning we found out about it.
Monday.
So they raided the house Monday.
Yes.
The bridge collapse happened Tuesday. Nobody's seen Diddy.
Yep. Yeah, I heard it was a distraction from the Diddy thing.
Where'd you hear this on 4chan? Where are you at? What are you looking at? What is on that screen right now?
I'm on the instant feedback from the Rizz Show.
And finally, BuzzFeed put together a list of the nastiest foods that actors have had to actually eat while filming. We're not guessing. I'm going to just tell you, and we're going to all be grossed out. Night of the Living Dead from 1968. The human remains that the zombies were feasting on were ham and sheep organs doused in chocolate syrup.
I think you're going to say actual human remains.
Yeah.
No. Game of Thrones, season 1. You remember the Mother of Dragons? She's eating a stallion heart.
Yeah.
It was actually solidified jam that tasted like bleach and raw pasta. She had to eat about 28 of them, so she required a spit bucket the whole time. Nicolas Cage ate a cockroach in Vampire's Kiss back in the 80s, washed it down with whiskey. Danny DeVito, Batman Returns, was eating a raw bluefish with a mix of mouthwash and spirulina.
Oh,
Spirulina, which is a type of algae. Christian Bale had to eat actual real maggots in Rescue Dawn, and John Leguizamo had to eat real maggots on top of a pizza in the movie Spawn. The Revenant, which I saw once in theaters, and I don't need to ever see it again. Leonardo DiCaprio was eating raw bison liver. Remember that when he was around the campfire?
The Revenant?
The Revenant, yeah.
I never saw that.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's
is
a
it good?
cute one.
It is good. That's a man movie. Like,
That's a fun one.
Doesn't a bear rape him?
no. What?
What?
He climbs
No,
into
that
a
was
carcass.
different, Leo.
Oh, am I thinking of a different movie? I'm sorry.
So at the end of the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is bonding with the native people, and he has to eat this liver, and it's all bloody and disgusting. And he was eating raw bison liver in the movie,
pretty
which is
neato.
crazy. It makes me think I'm even more grossed out now.
So there's no bear rape scene, huh?
No. What movie are you thinking about?
Oh, Titanic. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Basketball Diaries.
Basketball Diaries. Vegetarian Mia Farrow had to eat a raw liver for Rosemary's Baby. And finally, in Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, during Andy Serkis's transformation from Smeagol to Gollum, Smigol, the fish he eats is actually gelatin. And he says he would have preferred to eat raw fish because it was so
really?
disgusting. Yes. Anyway, that's your
Wow.
crap on celebrity.
I just read a thing today that not food, but the Poltergeist movies.
Yeah.
The guy that was in charge of props went to a medical school and got 5 real human skeletons and cadavers
Oh yeah, for the
for the mud pit
Yeah, the
scene,
mud pit
and none of the actors knew they were like down in the mud interacting with these things, and they were actual people. That's wild.
Yeah.
Ew.
You never do
tell
that
anybody?
today. You tell anybody till after.
Yeah.
Then I went back and watched the scene, and I'm like, yeah, they do kind of look real. Who knows? Anyway, sorry.
Well, you hear the in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney. There's actually a real skeleton
Oh, yeah, I've heard that.
Really?
in the at Disney World,
Who is it?
or is it Disneyland? One of them. It's Johnny Depp's skeleton.
Dad
Yeah.
Gummit.
He's an imposter.
I think it's Disneyland. Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. So who shares a birthday with Lern?
Reva McEntire.
Well,
Wow.
Oh, you're going to go through them? I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Go.
Thanks for-
I thought you were
Oh.
asking me. I get excited.
yeah.
Thanks for that. We're going to build up to it, but okay.
Back to you.
It wasn't a question.
Oh, it sounded like a question.
Well, it was a question, but not meant for you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So here's who celebrates a birthday with Lern. Queer Eye's Jonathan Van Ness.
Yes, my guy.
Quincy's own, who's apparently not a nice person.
He is great.
He is 37. Lady Gaga
Yes.
is 38 today. Julia Stiles from Save the Last Dance.
And 10 Things I Hate About
10
You.
Things I Hate About You. She is 43. Shanna Moakler,
Travis Barker's ex-wife.
Travis Barker's ex-wife. So is Oscar De La Hoya's ex-wife, too. She is 49. Vince Vaughn is 54 today. Cheryl Salt James of Salt and Pepper is 58 today. Reba McEntire
All right.
is 69 today.
Wow, I didn't know it was her birthday today.
I didn't either.
69, and everything's fine.
Reba and I are on the same trajectory.
And
You and Reba have a similar energy.
Diane Wiest, she fought for Kevin Bacon's right to dance in Footloose.
That's a big deal.
Also, Edward Scissorhands and The Birdcage and Parenthood. Diane Wiest is 76 today. Who else am I missing?
Lady Gaga.
I said her. Yes, thanks for paying
Stephanie
attention.
Germanotta. No, it's funny. I love all the people that I share a birthday with, and they all, I think, represent a part of my personality in so many. I love Jonathan Van Ness, Lady Gaga, Vince Vaughn, Reba, Julia Stiles. I love all those people.
How about Cagney Lynn Carter?
Cagney Lynn Carter.
Yep, that's today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet.
Is that
thought it was
a
gonna-
female person?
Like Jimmy's
Cagney
wife or something?
Lynn Carter. Today's birthday girl has been in 1,002 fine films, including Alien Ass Party 2. She was in The Anal Dream Team, Bad News Bitches 4, Big Wet Butts 10, Booby Trap, James Dean Bangs 'Em All, King Dong 4, Mom's Little Helper, Prince the Penetrator,
Oh my God.
and who can forget her role in 2018's Racker and Packer.
Is it a cop one? Racker and Packer. We're going to go. Oh, wait. No, that's not what that means. I thought that was the name.
Cagney Lynn Carter would have been 37 today. She actually passed away back in February.
From what? Does it say?
Yeah, well,
American
she had
and
mental
backing.
health. She had mental health issues. We'll just say that.
Terrible.
dang.
R.I.P.
Well, sorry to
It's also on a lighter note.
sour the birthdays.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Augie Bush birthday.
Oh, Augie Bush, the
Augie
third?
Bush Jr.
Or
Augie
junior or
Bush.
the third?
Augustus Bush Jr., brewing magnate.
How old is he today?
I don't know. It just says it's his birthday. I didn't go that deep.
Okay.
Cool. Don't click the link.
I'll tell you, he has been trying to reach me about my car warranty, apparently. Because when I clicked on it, that's when I came up.
All right, that's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Let's give away some stuff.
Cool.
You.
New game.
New game.
New game today. It's a simple, true or false kind of situation. It's real or fake lawsuit.
Oh.
Listen, on this show, we've talked about some really weird lawsuits. So Rafe cultivated this.
I did.
So he will read a lawsuit off, this person suing this person, and you have to tell us if this is actually a lawsuit that was put forth before the court or it's something we made up.
Okay.
2 out of 3 right, you guys win your choice of prize. You do get a Birthday Girl Lifeline.
Birthday Girl Lifeline.
Birthday Girl Lifeline. So we got Point Fest tickets. Point Fest happening on May 18th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, Bad Omens, Wage War, Grandson, Avatar, and more. We have tickets to go see A Day to Remember, Saturday night, June 8th, over at St. Louis Music Park. And we have 4 packs of tickets for Monster Energy AMA Supercross, returning to the Dome at the America Center this Saturday.
Okay.
Real or fake lawsuit, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll play next. All right, welcome back to the program. We just tore into that tortellini soup
Yeah, what'd you think?
that Lern's mom brought.
Unbelievable.
100% approved. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Old
Way to go,
family
Jill.
recipe. Yeah.
So Lern's birthday tortellini soup from Lern's grandma's recipe book.
Yeah. The old Italian recipe book.
Excellent.
Good. I'm glad you like it.
Real freaking good, dude.
Yeah.
That
Holy
is
smokes.
my cousins and I. It's like the taste of our childhood. And my grandmother would hand roll the pasta, the tortellini.
Yeah.
And we would do that with her growing up. It just brings back everything.
And the cake looks good, too. Be honest, I did take a little icing when no one was there.
Oh, you did? You put your finger in it?
I didn't put my finger in it. I put my thumb in it.
That's
different.
Yeah.
That's what
You
King
put
Scott
a digit
said.
in there?
I digitized it. Yeah, it's a digital cake now.
Yeah, that's the old
NFT.
Burton trick. Whenever you have a cake or something on your plate, he'd come over and just stick his finger right in it.
I love
And then you lick it and be like, ooh, that's good.
That
Well,
doesn't
he would
gross
take
me
the
out.
plate over with his hand in.
Just hit it.
You want some? And he would put his hand in the cake. And
I love it.
Or when Jeff would used to hand you like a bag of chips, he would crush them all, then hand them to you.
Yeah.
Jerk.
He's
What a
sweet
guy.
man.
What a odd man.
But that is, I mean, excellent soup.
Good.
This Italiano approves.
Good.
And I hate everything. You know that.
I do. This is a huge birthday miracle.
I have a Sicilian grandfather.
birthday.
Oh.
He would love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Hey, do you guys believe that karma is real?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, this question made me think. Like, why
Yeah, I
believe in
bet.
karma?
I bet it did.
I know, I do. I really do.
Okay.
I do believe in karma.
Okay. Good.
And almost 9 in 10 Americans believe that karma is real. I wouldn't say I'm an overtly religious person, but
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a what you put out, you get back kind
Absolutely.
of guy.
Me too.
You on to the truth, right?
Me too. I didn't mean to yawn. I just, the tortellini hit me in a weird way.
Yeah, you
We
ready
just
for a nap?
hit his
That's
stomach.
it. Yeah, the carbs just hit your stomach. You're ready for a nap.
Doom,
That's
made
what it
that
does.
noise.
So 84% buy into the idea that what goes around comes around.
Yeah. That's why you got to do good.
And perhaps inspired by that notion, other 84% say they will go out of their way to pay it forward whenever possible. What does that mean? That's how you paying it forward. How you paying it forward? Giving a generous tip, you helping out a neighbor, maybe by shoveling snow if they can't. Donating money to organizations or charities. Are you volunteering? Are you supporting locally owned businesses? I don't know. But the average American engages in 5 generous acts per week. So that's 260 random acts of kindness per year.
Good for us.
Dang.
That's good for us. I thought something positive. That's something positive.
Yeah. What's the criteria for an act of kindness?
Holding open a door.
Okay.
Being lovely to somebody you don't know. Those are like the simplest things we could all do.
Yeah, I said volunteering, supporting a small local business.
Yeah.
That's
The good news is I'm not an average American because I maybe like once every so often.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
You're one of the most wholesome people on planet Earth. Yeah. How many was it? 260 something?
260 random acts of kindness each year.
I bet King Scott doubles that, to be real.
What?
Yeah, I think you do.
I thought the dude was bringing down the average. But
Oh. Not
Well,
my
thank you,
brain.
Lern.
I'm trying to make up for what he lacks.
Really?
Uh-huh. I do a lot of nice things. Just don't tell you about them.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh.
Actually, by me staying home a lot of the times is
Yeah. That is an act of kindness that
That's an
the
act
world
of
has,
kindness. Yes.
Just contain
We
this
No
appreciate
idea.
rage.
that.
I just want you guys to recognize that.
You guys have a good party? You're welcome.
I didn't show up.
I didn't come. Yeah, I didn't walk through the door and bring the whole thing down.
Did you enjoy your meal? No one cried?
Cool.
You're welcome. I canceled.
Yep. Just me not being there to criticize everything.
Right. And not enjoy it.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
We had a thing the other day in the office off air that I don't want to talk about specifically, but we had a salesperson come in and was like, hey, what do you think about this idea? And I go, yes, we want free ones. And I'm all for, this was an e-bike thing. We were talking about e-bikes. And I was like, yes, that would be amazing to have an e-bike trade and then be able to ride this thing around and like have a business agreement, blah, blah, blah. And
As did I.
Rafe was on board. King Scott wasn't in the room.
I am 100% on board.
And you're
though.
100% on board. As the salesperson is leaving, you're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you don't want an e-bike to have like a...
No.
I can't wait for
bike
him to
net?
leave.
And then I go, do you not love joy?
He goes, nah.
Your kids would love it.
Dude,
E-bikes.
those are awesome.
Ah.
You remember riding at a Bass Pro? How fun
Yeah,
that was.
that's it. And I'm done.
Come on.
Maybe we'll trade and ride one for an hour.
We'll get
What
a
am I
banana
going to do with an e-bike?
Ride it.
We're going to go
When?
ride
Yeah.
on the Katy Trail all
We're
the
gonna
I
way.
don't know,
Yes.
dude.
Where?
Whenever you want.
Where am I riding this?
Wildwood.
As
We're
a
going.
man with weak shins, I would think you would want a bike that was auto-propelled.
I have strong shins. I just don't want them to show. I just don't want to show them to you.
Okay.
Is that true? Anyway, I hope we get it. And I hope you have one.
Yeah.
And we're having a good time,
It's going to be
whether
awesome.
you like it or not.
Katy Trail's going to be a blast with those.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be great.
I'm going to get a banana seat.
We get our e-bike gang together.
Ooh, I got a full face helmet now.
We're going to get leather vests.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Mm-hmm. This all was hinging around.
Actually, you know what? Jeff wanted it. Jeff was talking about getting an e-bike before he passed away.
That's why we're.
This all hinges around my last correspondence with him, where we were talking e-bikes, and he said we should get the Rizz crew and leather chaps and ride into a Harley bar on e-bikes. It's like an e-biker gang, and I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, see who gets stabbed with a broken bottle first.
It won't
He's
be
saying
me.
full Eddie Murphy, like
Leather. Dripping in leather.
The red leather.
the drip.
Red leather drip.
I'm all about it, especially if we get a nice e-bike sponsor. Wink, wink. Nod, nod.
Be cool.
You're
Yeah.
looking for a free e-bike.
Yes.
Free bike.
Ain't nobody giving you a free
Trademark.
e-bike.
Well, you might be surprised, brother.
We'll see.
They're hooking us up.
Hot chicks on
Those
e-bikes.
are expensive. It's like a $3,000 bike.
Well, it'll be worth it. I'm going to put it that way.
There's one I saw for $2,800, so I think it's pretty
You would
cheap.
take
gonna
a
do
free
it.
e-bike?
I'm going to do a calendar, 12-month calendar, me looking hot on an e-bike. You know, like they do like the old school motorcycle calendars? No. E-bike calendar. It's going to
Yeah,
get weird.
That's going up in nobody's garage.
It is.
Boudoir, the e-bike boudoir
Yes.
shoot.
Yeah.
You know, like the old calendars you'd find in the mechanics shop.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, what's that car
Snap-on.
company? Or a tire company or something had the famous ones.
Where they'd be, magneted up on the side of the toolbox.
Covered in oil.
Kind of naughty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my uncles had a lawnmower shop, and they had the naughty Pullin' Pro girls there. Yeah.
On an e-bike.
E-bikes. disturbed.
Nobody's
It's gonna be hot
putting
as
that
hell,
up.
you guys.
Nobody's putting that up anywhere.
Where's Little Sturgis? Kentucky?
What'd you
Give me
say?
that. There's a Little Sturgis somewhere. It's like not actual Sturgis in North Dakota or whatever, but it's Little Sturgis, and I think it's in Kentucky. It's like a little
Yeah,
mini Sturgis.
maybe you could start the Sturgis for e-bikes.
Dude.
Good, dude.
The Black Hills.
great
Yeah,
idea,
let's
brother.
go.
Where would the e-bike Sturgis
You been
be?
to Electronic Sturgis?
It'd be like Webster Groves.
Yes,
Yeah.
Or Baldwin. Yeah.
Holly Hills.
That's where it'd be. It'd be in Kirkwood.
Yeah.
Get your motor running, rolling into Kirkwood.
Yeah, rolling to Kirkwood. Nobody could hear you because it's an e-bike. All the Harleys rolling into Sturgis. I'm sure that's like
We're
a
zooming.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Zooming. You hear the bikes. Kid Rock's playing in the background.
Yes.
That song you
ZZ
played
Top's
earlier?
up next.
Yeah. We'll
Lita
have
Ford
Wham.
just appears.
We'll
yeah.
just have Wham playing in the background when we rolling on e-bikes, like jitterbug.
Yeah.
Jitterbug.
It'll be the gasoline scene and Zoolander.
We're in Kirkwood and we're on e-bikes.
Yeah, who's on stage when the e-bike's rolling to town?
Tell you who's on stage. Neil Diamond.
Hell yes.
Neil Diamond's not on stage.
Oh, he's on stage when we roll in.
Sugar Ray's on stage when you're rolling on the e-bikes.
I just want to fly.
All right.
RPM.
I'll accept that.
Okay. Let's give away some stuff. We're going to play a game called Real or Fake Lawsuit. So Rafe is going to read you, I guess, the gist of the lawsuit. And you have to tell us if this is actually something that went before court or if it's something that we completely made up.
I'm reading the headline of the lawsuit. Top line.
Top line of
They
the
call
lawsuit.
in the journalism biz.
And you
And-
tell us if it's a real or fake lawsuit.
Is that easy? Or is it?
2 out of 3 right, you win. Your choice, Point Fest tickets, Day to Remember tickets, or Monster Energy AMA Supercross tickets. We have 4 packs of those to give away. You do have one lifeline which you can use with our birthday girl, Lern.
Yes.
And whatever she says is binding.
It is.
All right, here we go. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's go to Joshua. Hello, Joshua.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy. All right, here we go. Real or fake lawsuit?
All right, Joshua, good luck.
Thank you.
Man sues fast food chain for not getting enough napkins.
Oh, let's go with real.
That is real indeed.
Real, Los Angeles, California.
Sounds
Man
funny enough.
sues fast food chain for not getting enough napkins. Okay.
That was in L.A.
1 for 1.
1 for 1. Woman sues zoo for allowing a peacock to steal her ice cream.
Fake.
Fake indeed.
Look at this guy.
Called it out.
Lawyer.
All right, Joshua, hang on, winner.
Way on the phone or something.
All right, let's go to Marcus in Belleville. Hello, Marcus.
Hey, how's it going?
So far, so good. Real or fake lawsuit? Let's play.
All right, Marcus. A man sues his dog for breach of loyalty after finding him cuddling with mailman.
I'm going to go fake.
Yeah, it's fake. Made that one up. Okay. Next.
Bank robber sues police for not stopping him before he committed the crime.
Gonna say fake.
It's actually real.
Ooh, that was real. Bank robber sues police for not stopping him before he committed the crime.
That's correct. That happened in Frankfurt, Germany.
So that's like some Minority Report stuff there.
Precogs.
All right.
For all the money,
Marcus.
my brother Marcus. Real or fake? Kidnapper sues hostages for not hiding him from police.
Birthday girl.
Birthday girl.
Birthday girl.
Lifeline. Here
Read
we
it
go.
again,
Real or
please.
fake? Kidnapper sues hostages for not hiding him from police.
Fake. Oh,
Real.
really?
It's actually real.
What the hell?
Bucharest, Romania.
Yep, that was real.
Wild, right?
Burned with the lifeline. Shane, hello.
What's up, guys? I'm here.
All right, Shane, here we go.
What's up, brother? Here we go. You're gonna get it. Here we go, Shane. Real or fake? Man sues parents for destroying his $29,000 porn collection.
Real.
Yep, I remember that story. That is real.
I remember that too.
Grand Haven, Michigan.
That story shook us all.
Yeah, it did.
To the core.
It did. And then I reminded my mother that she'd throw out my baseball card collection, and then she yelled at me saying she didn't, and that's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing, and now we've reopened that wound. So, thanks, Shane.
Thanks.
All right, Shane, here we go.
Shane, real or fake? Graduate sues college for not securing her a job.
Let's go with real.
Ah, that's fake. But, man, that sounds like a real one
That
to me.
does sound real. It sounds legitimate, honestly, to me.
All right,
Here we
comes down
go.
to this, Shane.
Shane, it comes down to this. Real or fake? Weatherman sued for predicting sunny wedding day after it rained.
Well, that's Lern.
Lern, the birthday girl.
Birthday girl, weatherman sued for predicting sunny wedding day after it rained.
I'm going to say real.
And fake. Goodbye,
Damn
Shane.
it!
That is fake. The
I'm not
birthday
a
girl.
lawyer.
0 for 2 for the birthday
I am
girl.
not a lawyer.
Justin in St. Louis. Justin.
Good morning, Rizzuto Show. Happy birthday, Lern.
Ah, thanks.
Good morning, Justin. Let's play. Real or
Justin.
fake lawsuit?
You got an affable voice. I hope this goes well for you, buddy. Real or fake, Justin? Woman sues casino that offered her steak dinner instead of $43 million jackpot.
I'm going to have to go with fake.
That was real.
Real.
That was real. I got to dig into that one because that
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. That one has me thinking. I need to find out more about that.
I do too. That's an interesting thing. All right. Well, it's time to bounce back. Here we go. Real or fake? Man sues bookstore for paper cut injuries while browsing.
Fake.
Yes,
Correct.
that
That
is
is
fake.
fake.
Wow.
All right.
The comeback is real, my brother. Real or fake? Jogger sues endangered owl for unprovoked attack.
You know what? I'm going to let Lern have her redemption.
All right, the birthday
God.
girl's 0 for 2 so far.
People like gambling today. Good.
All right. 7-Eleven. Ha! Birthday girl. Real or fake? Jogger sues endangered owl for unprovoked attack.
This is fake. Gosh damn it!
0 for 3.
What's wrong with me?
She is not a lawyer.
Woman sues casino that offered her steak dinner instead of $43 million jackpot. A slot machine told her she hit a massive jackpot, but the casino claimed it was a machine error and offered her a meal on the house. Now she's taking this to court.
Brutal. I hope she wins.
Katrina Bookman captured national attention last year when she played a Sphinx slot machine at Resorts World Casino in Queens, and it appeared as though she'd won $43 million, which would have been the largest jackpot ever won on slots in U.S. history. She excitedly snapped a selfie with the screen, and there it says, on the screen, $43 million winner. But when Bookman came to collect the prize, a casino worker told her she hadn't actually won and offered her nothing but a complimentary steak dinner for $2.25.
Man, that might be, I might freak out.
Oh, no. It's complimentary steak dinner or $2.25.
Damn.
At the time, Resorts World spokesman Dan Bank apologized and said the casino personnel were able to determine that the figure displayed on the penny slot was the result of an obvious malfunction, a fact later confirmed by the New York State Gaming Commission. So, that sucks. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine the elation? Oh, my God, I just hit $43 million. Print out the ticket. Hey! And they go, oh, we're sorry. This was a machine error.
Yeah.
I don't know what wound up happening with the case. I got to look into it more, but I get why she sued.
Yep.
That's rough.
All right, Riley in Jerseyville. Good morning, Riley.
Good morning. Happy birthday, Lern and Rizz.
Hey, thanks. All right, Riley, here we go. Real or fake lawsuit?
All right, Riley, good luck. Real or fake? Woman sues sandwich maker for putting too much mayo on her sandwich.
Let's go real.
That is real, yes.
Real. Out of Albuquerque,
1 for 1.
New Mexico. 1 for 1. Here we go. Real or fake? Man sues energy drink company for failure to give him wings.
I think I've heard this one before. I'm going to go real.
Nope. Made that one up.
Sounds real.
Made
though.
that one up. Again, you would think that would be something nowadays that somebody would sue for.
Right.
Red Bull says it would give me wings, and I jumped off a building, and I broke, I shattered both legs.
Right.
Yes.
That's on you.
No wings popped out.
We'll give you a massive heart attack.
All right. Final one, Riley. Remember, you could do this yourself or ask the birthday girl who's killing it so far.
Totally
She's due.
wrong.
I will say this, Riley. She's due. Riley, real or fake? Lifeguard sued for saving swimmer who preferred a natural rescue.
Real.
Fake.
Almost sure that it was fake.
Even I knew that.
What is a natural rescue?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
What does that even mean?
A natural
Like a
birth.
Does
normal-
that mean like I'm drowning and all of a sudden an act of God comes and a tree blows down and oh my
And
God,
I
it's
rescue
crazy.
myself.
One of the regular. Rescued by a regular folk. Not a lifeguard, not a professional.
Ryan in Lemay. Good morning, Ryan.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's go.
All right, Ryan, good luck. Real or fake? Man sues neighbor for not wishing him good morning. Sounds like a Scott Rizzuto lawsuit to me.
Well, let's go real.
Yeah, that's real.
is real.
That's real. That's 1 out of 3.
That is real. That is one out of Wildwood, Missouri.
Yeah. How dare you, sir?
All right. 1 for 1.
And it was settled out of court by a famous local radio host. We won't say who. All right, 1 for 1. Real or fake? Couple sues restaurant for ruining their diet with irresistible food.
All right, Lauren, you got to get one right.
All right,
Come on.
Learn. All right, here we go.
This was smart. Finally, somebody went to her not to decide the whole
not
game.
when it's on the line.
Lauren,
Yeah.
birthday girl, happy birthday.
Thanks.
You're due. Here we go. Couple sues restaurant for ruining their diet with irresistible food.
True. Real. Oh my God, what is going on?
No, it's fake.
Okay, that's fake.
Lauren, you're killing me.
Killing
Sorry,
it.
I'm hurting myself.
I wanted it
Comes
so
down to
bad
this.
for you. I was trying to send it to you mentally. All right, here we go, bud. Good luck. Driver sues GPS manufacturer for leading him into a river.
Real.
That's real.
That
Thank
is
God.
real.
Happy birthday.
Black River Falls.
That's real. All right.
bad.
One final contestant. Let's go to Aaron in Overland. Aaron.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lern.
Hey, thanks.
Here we go, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, where are you? Where is Aaron right now?
Just had to do it. Okay, here we go.
He's here. He's ready. Hey, Aaron, real or fake? Woman sues museum for art being, quote, too ugly to look at, end quote.
True.
Oh, very confident. It was definitely fake.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Okay.
Here's where you pull it out. Real or fake, Aaron? Man sues over ugly baby and wins.
Real.
That's real. It's real. That is
I remember that.
hardcore, dude. Shanghai, China.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the wife had a whole bunch of plastic surgery done, and it was like,
Yeah, this is what we read that on the air.
Yeah.
Dude, we read that on the air when I was a guest.
yeah, and the
That's
guy
how
was all
long
pissed
ago.
off that the baby didn't look like the mom, and
I remember that.
ugly baby. All right,
was a few
hey,
years ago.
Aaron, comes down to this.
Here we go. Remember, you do have a birthday girl lifeline who is way overdue for a win.
She is 0 for 4.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to listen. I'm going to turn my face over to Lern.
All right, Lern.
I have to
Here we
nail
go.
it right
You
now?
have to nail it right now. This is for Aaron.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, my God.
Learn.
Okay. Yeah.
For total redemption on the last 4 that you've missed in a row. Everyone who's trusted you.
Oh,
Real or fake? Golfer sues course for having too many sand traps leading to emotional stress. I'm going to repeat it so you have a moment to think about it.
okay.
Golfer sues course for having too many sand traps leading to emotional distress.
Well, golf is a very serious sport.
People do take it very serious.
And they get emotional, and there's a lot of sand traps. But I'm going to say this is fake.
Fake! She did it! She did it! Total redemption. It's
Totally redeemed
It's a
yourself.
Learn's birthday miracle.
It is
Oh
a
my God.
birthday miracle.
Oh, you're welcome.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Al. Wow.
Congrats,
Wow.
Aaron.
Wow. Pulled it out. That was
St. Lern.
That was a
Came down
bottom
and
of the
stuffed some
ninth.
tickets in your stocking.
That was a bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, runner on third, base hit.
Yeah, dude.
That's right. I'm Mike Mikolas.
Won the game.
Kirk Gibson.
Who?
I'm Kirk. No.
Did you say
I am.
Mike
I
McCluskey?
am.
You said Mike Mikolas, which is not Miles Mikolas. It's
No, it is
Miles
not.
Michaelis.
I am Albert Pujols.
Okay. Okay. Killing it. All right, a couple news stories and a couple emails after the break. It is 8:52. It is Thursday, traffic and weather. Learn coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of 2024 is on Sunday, June 2nd. Get those NASCAR Cup Series tickets now, WWTRaceway.com. There's a crash at Bulls at Villa Grand Way. Other than that, things look pretty normal out there. Today we'll get up to 65, sunny like you see right now. 29 is the overnight low, and right now it is 40 degrees at 8:52.
All right, welcome back to the program. Going to do some news here. Got a couple emails on the way. Sports with Learn before we get out of here. All right, here we go. News.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And it's sponsored by.
Energy Stars Heating and Cooling, preferred partner of Ameren, Illinois, to make your home comfortable and affordable.
So officials said yesterday afternoon that crews found the bodies of 2 construction workers who fell into the river when the bridge collapsed in Baltimore. So the 2, I mean, just reading some of the details. I don't know if you guys have looked, but they were trapped in their pickup truck. So the company they worked for said they were on their break when the container ship hit the building. I'm sorry, hit the bridge. There are still 4 workers missing. They said since there's so much concrete and debris in the water, the trucks are basically encased in all that stuff.
Oh, my God. It's
So there's
awful.
no. They said it's dangerous to even be looking for them.
Wow.
So they said the trucks are encased in the bridge's superstructure in the water somewhere. So the fact that they were on their break, I mean,
I
that just
know.
with no chance.
Right.
Yeah.
Some people survived, though, right?
2 survived. One's got very serious injuries.
Hopefully they make it through.
Isn't that wild?
One
folks that can do
survived.
that?
Yeah.
Talk about lucky.
Tough as nails, man.
One survived and one is in serious condition. Yeah, man, I want to hear that story.
Right.
You know, you're enjoying your sandwich on your break in your car.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You're starving. You're ready to eat. You get that open. You look at it. You're like, oh, that looks
Here we
beautiful.
go. And
Right
the next
then.
thing you know, you're in the
Boom.
water. Yep. Anybody here? Well, Rafe, you live in the city,
Correct.
right? Did you live in the city?
I did.
At all? You lived in the city. Scott, did you live in the city?
U City and Overland's about as close as I got.
That's city. I lived in the city for a long time. Here's a reason to get out into the country. A study published in the National Library of Medicine showed that living in rural areas is much better for your mental health than living in a city.
Wait, what?
I
Never
know.
would have guessed that.
I believe it. Yeah, you're
I
out
can't
in nature.
believe it.
I know. The study revealed that city residents are 20% more likely to develop an anxiety disorder from those who live in rural areas. 40% are more likely to develop a mood disorder. Why, you might ask? Apparently, cities are just too stimulating. All the noise and the stimulations keeps our mind in a constant state of fight or flight, which messes with our brain. Over time, all that environmental stress makes it more likely for us to have a mental health problem.
Wow.
I will say this, though. I like to be around people. And so I don't think I would do well being in a real, like if I had a farm, even though that would be amazing. I could have my cows. I don't know if I would handle that mentally well. I like to be able to see my neighbors and talk to people.
When I was staying, when I would stay up at our farmhouse, and Scott knows how rural that is. And when it's at night and you shut all the lights out and you have no light pollution from anywhere.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is so dark, and all you hear is things walking
Coyotes.
around. And for me, it's almost claustrophobic.
Yeah, you're like a city folk out in the
It is
sticks.
weird how it kind of affects your sleep sometimes if you forget how peaceful that is.
Well, when I first moved here, even living in the Central West End, I go, it's too damn quiet.
That's how it was when I moved back from LA. It was so quiet, and because I lived out in St. Charles at the time with Moon, and it was just peaceful.
Even with
quiet.
so much
so weird.
open space and nobody around, I felt claustrophobic.
Yeah,
Why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
just the quietness.
that's wild.
It was too quiet and too dark.
I will say,
like
for
you
the
were
social
surrounded.
aspect, small towns kind of have an advantage, I think, because it's easier to get connected with a community, from church groups or whatever. But it's just, and then whenever someone, like at Showbine, if someone passes away, the whole town
Shows up.
drops food off.
Yeah.
They do this, and it's just, there's always somebody coming over to say hi.
With this study, another article pointed out that the environmental factors of mental illness might be just as prevalent or greater than the genetic factors.
So environmental
So-
and genetic.
So this is their advice. Go to a place where you have the greatest peace of mind and stay there.
Overland.
Yes.
Come on over to Overland,
I
guys.
think there's I wouldn't make the argument, having grown up in a small town of 500 people, that there are disadvantages to both. Because I think social anxiety, when you're from a small community and then you're thrust into the world, because I think small communities can be a little more susceptible to groupthink, where everybody kind of thinks one way.
That's a survival thing. That's like a
sure.
caveman brain thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
I always said that my hometown had 4 taverns and 1 church because we worshipped one way. We were a little more selective about who we drank with.
Well, you could also say that about major cities too. Major cities is a lot of groupthink. Look at all look at all the major cities. Usually vote one way.
Sure.
They may vote, but it's not 100%.
No, not 100%. No, when you're talking about a small sample size of 500, yeah, okay.
That's what I mean. And I also just think that, at least in the city, I know I was exposed to new ideas, or I was exposed to other points of view, or
A little
other
diversity.
diversity and ethnicities and different cultures that it's usually a homogenous culture in small areas. And that's not, I'm not putting a good or bad judgment on that. I'm just saying it is what it is. So that when you come, I was ill prepared, and I know I can tell, when my brother comes to visit, I can tell he's on edge in the city because he's from a small town where you do feel
fish out of water.
So you at least being here and living here, you get used to it, even though you might be having constant. You can kind of handle it a little better. You can handle global travel a little better. I don't know that a lot of people in my family would be able to handle being dropped.
Yeah, but you don't
Europe.
think eventually they'll get used to it? There is definitely a curve.
But you would get used to it too if you moved out to the sticks. Eventually you adjust to where you are.
Yeah.
Somebody said, and it was hey, if you just want to drop everything and move to, I think I looked up moving to Costa Rica. After we came back from Costa Rica,
I
Me
wanna move
too.
here.
Yeah.
I wrote, what would it be like to move to Costa Rica? And
Awesome.
would I be able to do it?
Yeah.
And a lot of people that give it all up and move to a tropical island, there's a couple years. It takes a while to get
Acclimated.
acclimated
You
to
have to
it.
slow down completely.
So first it's excitement, oh my God, new place.
Woo.
And then there's a year or two of depression.
Maybe culture shock a little bit.
It's like, what am I doing here? I gave it all up. My loved ones aren't here. This is boring. And then you get to a point where it's almost acceptance, and then joy comes back.
I've had the best of all worlds, in my opinion. I grew up in a small town, West Frankfort. Then we moved downtown on 11th Street, like downtown St. Louis by the TWA Dome for about 6 months, and then moved to the suburbs. Then I moved back to the city. I've gotten to have the small town, the city, the suburbs, and have kind of all of those energies. And it shapes you as a person and makes you more better prepared to live anywhere.
Yeah, I like that I've done it all too.
Yeah.
I agree. And you become I don't know what the old adage is, like usually about writers. It's like most good writers have some sort of combative relationship for the place they grew up. And I feel like I had that boredom,
Desperate to get out.
Yeah, it's just like it felt boring and small, and I felt like I wanted to be part of a bigger world. And then I got to come experience that, and now I have an appreciation. Now I'm like, I could move back out.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, every place
I could move back out to the...
has their positives and negatives.
100%.
Yeah, all I wanted was the big cities. St. Louis was the big city, and
LA.
But LA was like the ultimate big city, and I wanted that. And
experience.
But it's funny, you do it, and you're like, well, the small town life actually kind of calls me back.
Sure.
The IRS says it's holding on to more than 940,000 unclaimed refunds from 2020.
I'll take them.
940,000 unclaimed refunds from 2020 worth more than $1 billion. And you have until May 17th to submit a return for your unclaimed refund. So the average refund in 2020 was $932. And an IRS rep says, hey, we want taxpayers to claim these refunds, but time is running out for people who may have overlooked or forgotten about these refunds.
How do you know?
Look into it. I have no idea. I don't know if there's a website you go to. I would go to the IRS website.
Okay.
Do they contact people?
You think they're going to contact people?
Well, what I'm saying is this, like, did I get a
$1 billion
refund and they owed me more money and I just made a mistake and they're not going to let me know unless I find it?
Probably
Or
not.
is it some people that just didn't file?
I think it's probably one of those, I got a refund and I never
Claimed it?
claimed it.
So it's just they didn't ship it to the right place?
I don't know how it works. They're just saying 940,000 unclaimed refunds. So maybe somebody listening out there, you got some money coming your way, and you have until May 17th. Look into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, just I'm down to help you guys get rid of that.
There's a California man that's been arrested. There's a video of this, and it's wild. Arrested after taking a severed limb from a deadly collision between a guy and an Amtrak train. This is out in Kern County.
What was he
near
doing with
Bakersfield. He was eating it.
Oh, great. The cannibal season has arrived. Okay.
Tight.
All right.
So he took the severed. So there was a bad accident. A guy lost his leg. Man versus train. Leg gets severed off. This guy comes wandering onto the crime scene, takes the leg.
What?
Out of nowhere?
Out of nowhere.
Cool.
And video shows the guy. There's video online showing the guy carrying a lower leg and foot down the street, stopping to sniff it.
Dahmer 2.0. Here we go.
Whoa.
I don't know.
And
I don't know what charges this man is facing. But
armed robbery,
There's-
probably.
no, it was a leg.
Conspiracies, right? Like I've seen those on TikTok. They'll pop up where there's cannibals in caves and they're eating people.
Cave cannibals?
Cave cannibals. Yep.
Fine Young Cannibals.
Yeah.
Ever heard of them?
Yeah, great band.
Great
Drive
band.
me crazy.
Hey, speaking of food, egg prices are at near historic highs in a lot of parts of the world.
So glad.
It's egg season.
I bought eggs last night at Deerberg's, and they were like $7.
It's egg season. It's the second year in a row that people have faced a sticker shock ahead of Easter and Passover, both occasions in which eggs play big roles. So while global prices are lower than they were this time last year, they're still high. So United States, the average price of a dozen eggs was $2.99 in February, down from $4.21 last year. Still, that's significantly more than the $1.59 per dozen people were paying in 2021. So in 2021, $1.59, now $2.99. A lot of it is the avian flu. Outbreaks of the avian flu were reported in Europe, Africa, and Asia back in 2020, spread to North America in 2021. In 2022 alone, more than 131 million chickens worldwide died or had to be dispatched on affected farms.
Man.
And outbreaks are continuing. In December, the U.S. confirmed cases in 45 commercial flocks and 33 backyard flocks affecting 11.4 million birds.
There's a few of those farms that are the biggest egg producers that last year, like 4 or 5 of them burned down, which, remember that? There
was weird fires.
Just weird fires on these farms that just happen to be the big guys that are pumping us out for us.
So even when the bird flu dissipates, it could take a long time for the egg market to settle.
Dang.
So it takes a farm 3 to 6 months to replenish a flock, so during that time, egg supplies are lower and the prices go up. And if farms restock with too many chickens, it could drive prices down, and that's what happened in the U.S. last summer when egg prices plunged to $2 a dozen.
I like it. That's what part of the rural life thing is. This egg issue is not a problem there.
Right. I was going to say,
everyone has somebody around the block has eggs for you. This is great.
the people that lived in our home before we bought it had an egg or had a chicken coop. And I was like, oh, they were able to do it. So maybe one day I can get chickens.
Oh, you got cats. Though.
I got cats.
They may not be friends.
Cats and chickens don't mix.
I wouldn't let the cats out while I let the chickens out or anything.
Yeah, but you want everybody to hang out, right?
And you won't count your eggs.
Well, yeah.
Don't you want everybody to hang out?
Yeah, a little party.
All right, that's your news. All right, Rafe.
You're having some Easter rocks hidden around some of the neighborhoods this year.
Yeah, painted rocks. Remember, people were doing that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
No.
Yeah, Chaston, great point here. The IRS will hunt you down if you owe them money, but if they owe you money,
good luck.
So screwed
you
up.
hunt them down. The IRS doesn't have to inform you if you overpaid. They just take it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yep. All right, Rafe, how about some emails sponsored by?
Emails. Kloss Furniture. Lowest prices guaranteed. We have something for everybody.
Rafels.
Hi, Rizzuto.
Hey.
My husband, daily listener, and I heard your segment about your experience at Alamo Draft House.
Oh, yeah. I went last Thursday to see Ghostbusters.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I have another trip to Alamo Draft House coming up within the next couple of days for a friend's birthday.
Nice.
You loved it that much?
Well, he's celebrating his birthday, and he wants to go see the new Kong movie.
He's the best.
So fun.
How old is he turning?
He's turning
15.
11.
Okay.
Or
47.
Or 47.
He's the best. Man.
He's 47 going on 11.
Yes, that is very true.
Yes.
He is yes, he's Andy Dwyer. I am the private and community events manager at Alamo, and I wanted to clarify any confusion regarding the 18% service charge.
That was my big question, because it was a cool experience. I mean, the place was clean. Mm-hmm. It was a cool concept. And this Alamo Draft House down at the Foundry. Mm-hmm. You weren't here when we were talking about this, Rafe.
No, I was gone. You did text me separately about it.
You press the button, and a waiter comes to your table or comes to your seat. You get drinks, you get food. For a family of 4 to go, it was like $92 just for tickets. And then throw food on top of that. Mm-hmm. And then they said there's an 18% service charge. And then they want you to tip on top of that. All in, it was over $200 to see a mediocre Ghostbusters movie.
Ooh.
And it was mediocre.
Hey.
Anyway, Rafe, and my question was, what was the 18%? I don't get that 18% service charge.
Well, hold on to your hat. The 18% service charge is part of our ongoing efforts to pay our team a fair and consistent wage. We make sure that this fee is distributed equally among our team, including servers, line cooks, runners, as part of their fair pay structure. Tips are not expected beyond the service charge, and any additional tip, which is entirely optional, goes directly to the server who waited on you during the show.
Okay.
I'm
still not clear. Okay, they call it a service charge. Mm-hmm. But isn't that what a tip is?
Well, wait, what about who's cooking the food backstage?
But aren't they paid?
Yeah. And how do you think they make money?
Yeah, but I know whenever...
It's basically your contribution.
Yeah. As a server, I would pay...
The living wages.
Or tip out the cooks and stuff.
Well, and also the bartender's making the drinks.
Yeah.
Because I doubt the servers
I understand that part. I understand.
Yeah.
And that's what a tip is.
So this is a tip.
But this is a tip, and they call it a service charge? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Now, and I will say when I was in South Beach, same thing was, there was 18% service charge everywhere we went. And the way it was explained to me there was they have so many foreign tourists where some tip, some don't. There's a lot of, it's about 50-50. And I'd say it's more than that on like Spanish speaking versus English speaking. And there was like a lot of European folk there.
Yes, and that's tipping is not in their culture. Okay, so my question is, Rafe.
Okay.
And if you're me, and I'm going back to Alamo Draft House tomorrow night, and I see the 18%, am I tipping an additional 20%?
That depends on your server, probably. I mean, they're getting paid a living wage too, so they're not working for that $2 an hour. You know, whatever the serving. When I waited tables, it was crazy low. It was like $2.30 an hour or something like that. There were some places that don't even pay their servers. Like,
dude, it was $94 for 4 people, and they're not paying living. They're getting paid as if they're waiters.
Well, we don't know that, but that could be happening.
I don't know.
Right.
It's still confusing. So am I tipping on top of the 18%? Another 20%?
If you want to, it's optional. If you got great, fantastic service, and
I did have great service, and I tipped another 20%.
So anything you tip to them goes to them, and that has to do with their service to you. But the 18% gets distributed equally amongst all workers.
Would you rather pay $20 for a burger or $15 for a burger and $5 goes to the staff, not the owner? That's what Michael says. I get that, but the food is still pretty expensive.
She goes on.
Oh.
We play an announcement on the screen prior to the start of every movie that explains the service charge, but apologize if it was not clearly defined.
Well, that's good. They do.
No, and I did see that on the screen, and I still was confused.
You dope.
Okay.
I can't believe she put you dope in there. Hope that sheds some light on it for you. She did not put that in there. She's very sweet. At Alamo Draft House, we pride ourselves on service and cleanliness, so thank you so much for mentioning that. As Lern mentioned about the custom menus, our incredible kitchen manager takes pride in cultivating customized food and beverage menu for our main feature films. Unlike other theaters, we don't just show movies. We also host fun events like trivia, speed dating, charity on tap, partnering with local breweries, drinks on sale for local charities, and bingo. We want Alamo to be a fun place to hang out in addition to seeing movies.
It is a nice place.
My first experience, and my only one so far, but I will be back, I was by myself, and I did pay for my girlfriend's food, so I guess it was kind of a date. But I mean, as a singular person, I didn't feel like it was gouging me. You have a family, and
I don't know. I never said I was gouged. I said it was definitely a movie experience that you're paying
top shelf for.
You're paying top shelf prices to go to a movie, and you know.
She goes on.
Just expect it.
You mentioned being gouged, and no, she said you mentioned.
Write that, did she?
She did. No, but it'd be hilarious if she did. After you just denied it, you mentioned the high cost of tickets and the big show and our most expensive ticket. But I also like to highlight that our $7 Tuesdays, where every movie is $7, big show not included, but is a discounted rate, and our season pass, where for as low as $16.99 a month.
Now it's just a plug for all their stuff.
Yeah.
Understand.
So there are opportunities, more cost-effective movie experience. Learn. Thanks for your support.
Oh.
We're glad.
Here's a free pass.
We're glad you enjoyed your experience at Alamo.
I did enjoy it.
Hope you see you there in the near future where you will be eating and drinking for free for the rest of your life. Love the show. 3 out of 5 stars. Feel free to chop it up and use any of the above. Thank you very much. That was a very thoughtful email from Margit.
And thank you very much for reaching out. And Dusty writes, what are we talking about? This is madness. The 18% is the tip. If there's a gratuity, that's the tip.
It's not gratuity, it's service charge.
Right? You see? Anyway,
it's
next.
baked in. All right, next.
You see?
Yeah.
It's baked in. Hey, crew.
But then you're tipping. Okay.
Hey,
all right.
We're done.
Let's move on to something that we can all get behind. Hey, crew.
Hi.
Heard y'all talking about Cubanos in Miami yesterday, and since St. Louis is a sandwich city, and I want to point you towards Havana's cuisine downtown. Anybody been there?
Nah.
No, but I've heard of it.
I've been, and guess who took me?
Who?
Our 11-year-old, 47-year-old friend, Jeremy, took me. And it is awesome. Oh. It is.
Is that on Washington?
It is, and it is owned
Been
by...
there. He took me.
You did? Yeah.
Been there.
He was
really?
It's down the street from the Dome, isn't it?
Yeah, he loves it.
Been there. He took me.
It's good.
Great.
It was
a Cuban
great
sandwich.
It was. Me too. And they have like different varieties of Cubans there. Their Cuban sandwich is the best I've ever had, including the couple I've had in Miami. They ship the right bread straight from Florida to this restaurant. Go for the Cubano, stay for the empanadas and maduros. Oh, I rolled my R. Very cosmopolitan. I look forward to your thoughts. Yours, Caitlin. I have gone. I don't remember if I had empanadas, but I did have I had like a Cuban that had like a twist on it. They had like Cuban pluses. It's almost like, the Baconator. They also had their versions of like, they had the regular pressed panini Cuban. It's pressed. They do it the right way. It's more of a fat pressed sandwich there, right? Don't you remember?
Yeah.
It wasn't like the skinny, long finger one that I had, and that thing was maybe the best Cuban I've ever had.
Yeah, it's regular Cuban style bread.
Yeah, it is good, and it's clearly like a Cuban family that runs it, which that always makes me feel. Yes, Cuban B.
Cuban B. All right, one more, Rafe.
All right, let's see. Who else do I want to talk to? All right. Hey, guys. Good morning.
Hi.
Listening to the podcast and hearing the conversation about the Find My app, my wife and I have had 2 separate occasions. Random people come to our house saying that their phone/AirPods are pinging at our home. First occurrence felt like a weird mistake. Second time felt very weird. I'm a firefighter paramedic, was on duty when 2 men showed up at the house the second time. My wife was home alone with our infant son, and the men were adamant the phone was at our home and kept trying to get my wife to come to the door instead of using the Ring device to communicate. Another man showed up later, asking again.
Yeah, man, that's a red flag.
My wife assured him and the other man that she had not been to the location where the phone was last used and it was not in our home. This made her feel uncomfortable and very weird, and she called and made me aware of the situation. We contacted a friend at the local police department who reassured us that this is a common occurrence and that our home was in a location that was close enough to the last location that it pings. Wondering if this has happened to anyone else. Love the show.
This all stems from that lawsuit that family up in Ferguson against the St. Louis County Police.
Yeah.
2 people were carjacked in South County. There was a pair of AirPods in the car. The robbers happened to throw the AirPods out of the window of the stolen car in front of this house. And the AirPods were out on the street, but it showed that they were in the house.
Yeah.
And that was enough to get a warrant, and then they broke the door down, wrecked the house.
Right. Mom and her kid.
The AirPods happened to be out in the street, where they half hour later, after tearing the place apart, they went, "Oh,
yeah,
here they are."
Yeah.
This poses a whole new. The reason I wanted to read it is I think this poses something we didn't think about during that. It's like when it's not the police. Like I hate admitting this because I don't like to stoke the fires of fear, but it's like.
Oh. That's the
soup's done.
Crock pot is done.
The soup's about to explode. Someone defuse that crock pot.
All right.
A Ring doorbell.
God, that soup's good. That's an easy way to sidetrack me. I think there's something to be discussed here about that could be a good scam to get into somebody's house.
Yep.
And also, what's that called whenever somebody will be live streaming and then they'll call the police and they'll say there's...
Oh, yes.
I forgot what they call it. It's not doxing.
A murder happened in the house. There's a term for it. It's very dangerous.
Yeah, because they keep
People
doing it
have
to
gotten
politicians and stuff like that. And,
People have gotten
but
killed.
this seems like an easy way to, or a new way to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking
It's
about.
if somebody's live streaming and then somebody calls the police and says there's something happening at the house. And like they said, like somebody's been kidnapped in the house, or there's a murder happening right now in the house. Somebody's being killed.
So I'm on my live stream,
Yes.
and you call the police, and the cops come to my house?
Yeah.
What do they call that?
Swatting?
Swatting.
Okay, swatting, yeah.
Interesting.
I've heard that as a prank, yeah.
But people have
Yeah,
gotten
it's supposed
killed.
to be a prank.
I
and
didn't get
it's
the live stream
brutal.
part, but yeah, that's crazy.
Here's something. My sister texted me yesterday. She lives in an apartment, and the maintenance people have been coming over unannounced. Like, while she's in the shower, they just come into her house.
Well, that's illegal.
Yeah. And she's complained, and she was sleeping one time. It's like, what the hell? So she's like, I've already yelled over the phone, and she's
a lawyer.
Yeah, she's like, I'm wanting to sue. I'm like, get on with yourself.
She's a lawyer.
Hire yourself.
Yeah, hire yourself. Yeah,
It's
that's
good pay.
To me, that's a prank, but I was thinking more like, home invasion, that's a good way to be on someone's porch.
Yeah.
Get somebody that's home, find out if someone's home alone.
with an excuse.
With an excuse that doesn't necessarily set off enough red flags for the police to be called. And that could be really dangerous. I mean, that's scary.
All right, thank you for your emails. Ratio at 1057thepoint.com or instant feedback through the 1057 The Point mobile app. All right, quick break. We'll come back. Lern's got a quick sports report for us. It is 9:29. It's Thursday, traffic and weather. One final look. The birthday caller coming at you.
It's brought to you by Worldwide Technology Raceway. The biggest race of this year is Sunday, June 2nd. Time to lock in those NASCAR Cup Series tickets. Get yours at www.raceway.com. EMS earlier responding to an accident the right lane on northbound 270, just north of 40. That could be cleared up, though. Your weather today will get up to 65 as the high, 30 as the overnight low, and right now it's 44 out there.
So... your mom headed out of the park with the tortellini soup and the red velvet cake. Am I right, fellas? Woo! Man.
Now, let me ask you.
I feel like it's my birthday.
Have you ever had red velvet cake that tasted like that?
No.
No, it's great.
No.
Because it's not overly sweet.
Correct.
And
That's what I said. I said it's not overly sweet.
the icing is like the star. It weighs like 20 pounds, the cake.
It is dense.
Yeah.
But it's a dense in a good way.
Yeah.
Like not like super sweet where I got 4 cavities already.
No.
Or where it's so rich your stomach hurts after.
Yeah. Dude, and I had the perfect slice too. Like not too big.
Good.
The
Just
icing,
right. I am satisfied. This is a satisfying
this.
show.
Yeah.
it's good. The icing's doing the work,
Dude.
and the cake's not too sweet. The cake is just like the right texture.
Yeah, the textures are
it's
blend nicely together.
Yeah. Well done, Joe.
I hate
Happy
to use the
birthday.
word
Lauren.
moist, but I can't
Thanks.
think of a better. It's properly.
Yeah, it's
It's great.
It's
Spongy.
great.
moist.
Great. All right. Rafe's got a live number 2 show coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
After the
Speaking of
program.
moist.
Speaking of all these food we've been eating, tomorrow at 11, I'm doing a live number 2 show. Call in today, though, at 818-532-1420. That's 818-532-1420. Leave me a message on the number 2 show hotline, baby. The doo-doo hotline. Call and leave me a message about something you want to talk about or something that you find interesting. And maybe I'm going to do a potpourri tomorrow, which is going to be a grab bag, a hodgepodge of things that updates on past number 2 show lives and things we've talked about. But I would really love it if you guys call in and leave a message, or you can go through the Point app. You can use the drop-down menu in the text talk box, select number 2 show, and you can type me a message. It'll come straight to the number 2 show email. I'll read your emails live on the air. I'll respond to you. I'll interact with you. And it helps me if you leave a message, because then I can kind of know what we're going to talk about in advance without just getting on a hotline.
Awesome.
So, yeah, call in at 818-532-1420 and leave me a message today.
Number 2 show tomorrow live at 11 a.m. Learn you have a 2-minute sports report.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hit it.
All right, it's brought to you by DraftKings at Casino Queen. Call to book your bracket bash watch party at DraftKingsSportsbook.com. Guys, it's opening day in Major League Baseball.
Today. All right.
Now, yes. From what I understand, we had some wonky games that were played in Korea, and we have a couple of rain delays that are messing some plans up. But the St. Louis Cardinals begin a 4-game series against the LA Dodgers. Now, listen. The Cardinals are plus 195 underdog in the money line, and the Dodgers are minus 242. Now, listen, the Dodgers are going to give the ball to Tyler Glasnow. This is versus our Cardinals and Miles Mikolas.
Miles Mikolas.
Cardinals top outfield prospect Victor Scott II is going to start opening day. Game time is at 3:10, only 162 games to go. With that in mind, you might be thinking to yourself, wow, who are the best players in Major League Baseball? Well, we know that, not surprisingly, Shohei Ohtani is the overwhelmingly big choice. Other popular picks
I'd bet on him.
Are the Braves outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr., Yankees outfielder Aaron Judge, Rangers shortstop Corey Seager, and Dodgers shortstop Mookie Betts. Listen, the Blues. We have a big game tonight. They're 5th in the Central Division. We're hosting the Calgary Flames at 7 o'clock. The player to watch is the Blues captain. Who am I talking about? Braden Shen. Listen, he had a primary assist on Brandon Saad's game-tying goal on Monday night versus Vegas, and Shin has 2 goals and 5 points overall across the last 6 games. So I think tonight, if you're following Donnie Fandango, his tweets are going to look a lot better than they did on Monday. Donnie tweeted some things out that were too controversial to say on the air, but he said that he had to go downstairs because he was swearing a lot and his kids were home. All right, what else? NFL news. Even though the league said it wouldn't schedule a Christmas game only 4 months ago, the NFL insiders say the league now plans to schedule a Christmas doubleheader, so they're double lying. And with Christmas falling in the middle of the week for the upcoming season, it would be the 3rd time in 75 years that an NFL team had a game on a Wednesday. It would also mark the 5th straight year that the league has hosted a Christmas Day game. Guys, in college basketball, star Caitlin Clark will surely be heading to the WNBA after the season, and Ice Cube wants to lure her to the Big 3 league. Listen, He's offered her $5 million to play in the Big Three. Cube tweeted, and I quote, "We intended the offer to remain private while Caitlin Clark plays at the championship, but I won't deny that that's how it's already out there. Big Three made a historic offer to Caitlin Clark. Why wouldn't we? Caitlin is a generational athlete who can achieve tremendous success in the Big Three. He added, with our offer, Caitlin Clark can make history and break down even more barriers for women athletes. That is your sports. I'm your sports director, and this is the Rizz Show."
There we go. Wow. Well done. One final break. We'll come back, wrap her up. Right. That is it for us. One more time. Happy birthday, Lern.
Thanks, you guys. You made my day really great. All three of you. Thank you so much.
And thanks to Jill and Jerry.
Yeah.
J&J Express
for the tortellini soup.
Catering.
And the
Red velvet cake.
red velvet cake, delicious.
It's
I'm
awesome.
glad. Honestly, the fact that Scott Rizzuto is saying it was delicious.
It really was. And I mean that,
I
actually.
know you do. I know you would not lie.
He did. He even said it on the breaks.
I know. It's great.
Yeah, and
He
you're
gave
like,
it
dude,
two-
shut up about it. We know you like it.
He gave it 2
I gave it
pinches.
2 A's.
2 A's.
2 pinches.
He gave it 2. Get out of here.
You guys are the best. Thank you so much.
Today's wrap-up is sponsored by Jack in the Box and Jack Wraps. A little bit of healthy, a little bit of indulgence, only at Jack. Scott, today's podcast title is...
A love sponge birthday.
Ooh.
What do you got?
I got, just follow Learn Radio on all socials and just celebrate her today.
Thanks, Kingston.
And also, I want to say, love you, wife. Happy
Happy
yes,
anniversary.
And happy
That's right.
I feel bad. I'm taking up all the love, you know.
No.
This is your 4th anniversary?
Yeah.
Meaningless.
Yeah. Now my anniversaries are shot.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I'm sorry.
Way to overshadow his anniversary.
Thank you for that.
Dang it.
Oh, this is your anniversary suit, man.
That was
Just
so
take
nice.
one.
Yeah.
Lauren,
I'll
what do you
take
got?
Just follow me on the socials, Learn versus Radio. Thanks. And thanks for all the birthday love that everybody's already sent, like texts and comments and all that stuff. It's very sweet.
Rafe.
Keep it coming. Love her up. It's her birthday. She's an excellent human being, so she deserves it. Learn versus Radio. Follow her on the socials. Send her messages, and also send King Scott
Yes.
happy anniversary on his socials on Venmo at $1.
Yeah.
Per
Yeah, just
happy
a buck.
anniversary.
Yeah.
A buck for an anniversary.
amazing. Thank you.
One day you might get it. You're not promoting
thank
it.
you.
I'll promote
King
it
Scott
for
rules.
you.
I appreciate that.
All
Thank
right.
you.
We leave you with a selection from our Teamers Member of the Day brought to you by Hot Shots, St. Louis home for Blues Hockey. From Waterloo, Illinois, Aaron Faust is our Teamers Member of the Day. And hunker down because this is a long one. We leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day. Here you go. Have a great rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.